Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful, I've forgotten what day it is, Tuesday. I hope everybody's been enjoying the weather, especially here in the UK. It's been like a scorching hot day. Welcome to the watch along of Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. So myself and these waifs and strays that are joining me are going to be joining you for the next couple of hours. So first of all, I want to introduce the latecomer to the party, Kevin. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. It's pretty much hot here, but yeah, I'm doing well. How about you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Did you get your makeup sorted while you were backstage there before I added you to the stream?
Just had to get some beer sorted out. I think that's the way we move it, man.
Yeah, exactly. And Simpy, who was first into the studio, how are you, Simpy?
Yeah, I was the first in, setting a good example for everyone else. Yeah, I'm not too bad as well. Thanks for asking, Daniel. Looking forward to this.
And last but by no means least, Sam Greenwood. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well.
Guten Tag, Daniel, meine Herren. Ja, ich bin gut, ja, sehr gut.
So yeah, are you all looking forward to the game? Are you all looking forward to this game? Listen, I think it'll be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, this will be a good game. Two big teams, top two, possibly the best teams in Germany. Yeah, it's going to be good. Good players, good strikers. Lewandowski on the one side, Haaland on the other. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an amazing game. If I'm being honest, I think it's going to be. Listen, Dortmund have to go for it, don't they? They've got to go for it. They're behind on points. Yep. It's going to be weird without no fans there. I'm sure. We've covered. We've covered this quite a bit. The fact that there's no fans in football stadiums. It is what it is. We have to grin and bear it for the foreseeable. But listen, on an occasion like Bayern Dortmund, it doesn't make it any easier, does it, with no fans? It's a strange scenario. And, we're going to find it hard, especially when the Premier League does return and we have, say, like Arsenal-Tottenham. It's going to be hard with no fans. So I can imagine what it's like for these Bayern and Dortmund fans who would love to be at this game. Prime game in the calendar, but unable to be there, unfortunately.
Well, I think it's actually a big disadvantage for Dortmund, to be honest, because that yellow wall, as they're called, that famous yellow wall, the Dortmund fans who are renowned throughout the football world for their support there in those sections of the ground. I mean, without them there today, I think that is actually going to have an effect. And talking about that with no fans, I was seeing Sky Sports were mentioning that so far in the Bundesliga, the first 2 weeks, the statistics have been completely different in terms of there's been hardly any home game wins in comparison to what you normally see during 2 weekends of football in Germany. There's hardly been any home game wins, so that home advantage isn't really there at the moment, which is also very interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big up to everybody in the chat. Liam Damon, Arsenal Vlogs, Miss Melina, who's in the chat also.
I'm a regular.
So yeah, big up to everybody in the chat. You know the drill, guys. Fire them likes up. Let's get those likes raised early on in the stream. It gets it out there to more people. It gets more people watching. So fire up them likes. So what has anybody got the lineup there? Because I've not looked at the lineup. Like I said, I've been massively delayed.
So
I think Simpy has walked us through that. Yeah, let's go, Simpy.
I've got it up. Yeah, so I'll start with Dortmund. So I think the Dortmund team's actually the same as what it was, I'm pretty sure, from last time. So they start with, Berkey in goal. Then at the back, they've got Piszczek, Matt Hummels, and then Akanji. And then down either side, they've got Aguero, the guy who scored pretty much like every game now. And then down the other side, they've got the crazy player Hakimi, who's on fire at the moment. And then down the middle, they've got Delaney and Dahoud. I think I might have butchered every single pronunciation. I can't even say pronunciation. But yeah, and then up front, Brandt, Haaland, and then Thorgan Hazard. So yeah, it's a good Dortmund team. And then moving across to the Bayern Munich team, I think that's the same team as last week, except they've swapped Perisic for Gnabry. So they've got at the front Koeman, Lewandowski, and Gnabry. Then they've got Goretzka, Thomas Muller, and Kimmich. And then they've got Alphonso Davies, Alaba, Boateng, and Pavard, and then obviously Manuel Neuer in the goal.
Strong team, but Bayern team was very strong. On paper, I'd say Bayern have the upper hand, but let's see. I mean, you never really know in the game of football. Everything can happen, and Dortmund, they need 4. I mean, they're 4 points behind. They need to win this game.
Yeah, exactly. They certainly do. If they don't win this game, I think it's going to be curtains for them in terms of the title.
Could well be. Yeah.
There's one crazy thing, guys. If Dortmund win today, then Bayer Leverkusen win at 7:30 tonight, and then RB win tomorrow. The title race is only in with a couple of points. Then it's really close to top 4 if that happens.
It is. It's mad.
Interesting.
So hello to VP, who's also in the chat.
No, VP, big up VP.
Good evening to Omar, who's also in the chat.
Big up
Omar as well.
And Liam Talks Football is also in the chat. He said
Liam Talks Football.
He said he can't think of a good introduction joke.
You should leave that to Sam, I guess. Sam comes up with pretty much good jokes.
Oh my god, I got dirty jokes.
I know you do, man.
Big up to Tahi. He says hello to Skimpy, as I think he means Skimpy as well. As he calls you. Yeah.
Every stream I go in and I see him in the comments. Every time I type, he always replies Skimpy.
Skimpy.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Yours faithful, mate.
So big up Skimpy. So from now on, that's what you're going to be called, Skimpy. Oh, and Adam's in the chat. Big up Football with Brownie. If you're not subscribed to him, click on his name and
big up Adam. Come on.
Yeah, Adam.
Come on, it's not hard. All you got to do is click on his channel, hit the subscribe button. Jobs are good. And so go do that now, everybody who's not done it. Really appreciate that.
Guys should check out on the channel what Sam did yesterday, about the quiz. That was pretty much mad, you guys. That was a good laugh, Literally at 6 a.m. I was laughing like a bloody madman, at night.
Very fun. That's good. Very good for the quiz last night. That's good. We'll have another one soon.
He's going for a 2-2 draw.
Interesting.
That's a good shout.
Which that could be a possibility. Could be a possibility, but I don't know. I fancy Dortmund, to win this game. I really do fancy Dortmund.
They've got a chance. They've got a good chance.
Talk Football is going for 3-2 to Bayern Munich.
That's what I'm going for as well.
So yeah, that's a couple of score predictions there. Keep your score predictions coming in as well. We love a good score prediction. What time is it?
Sam has got some giveaways.
Do I?
Sam has got some giveaways for the correct score prediction, I guess.
Do I? Really?
Come on, Sam. We are rooting for you, mate.
I'm sure I can find something. Oh, look.
Nitesh is in the chat.
Whoever gets the right score, they get my nail clippers. There we go. Nail clippers to the winner. Don't say we don't give out big prizes.
Simpy, your Ozil scarf is worth a shout as well, mate.
Yeah, I might do a giveaway for that.
Have a look.
I actually think I might do one.
Tyrone says 2-1 Bayern. That's what he's going for.
2-1 Bayern.
You know what? If I had some balls, I would definitely put a bet on for more than 2.5 goals.
Adam Godfrey, how are you, mate? Hope you're good. Sorry, I'm just rattling through these chats while the game's not
no
kicked
problem,
off
man.
yet.
No problem.
So I just try and read as much, because obviously when the game starts, it's a bit hard to keep up with the chat. So rattling through them, but so yeah, I think it'll be a close game. Actually, I really do. I don't think it'll be like what we saw on, was it Saturday or Sunday with the 5-2?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything like that. Nitesh is going for 2-1 Dortmund. That's personally what I think it will be as well. I think it'll be 2-1. I think it'll be quite a cagey affair, maybe with Dortmund with the slight upper hand because they know that they've got to win the game.
It all depends on the defense, right? It all depends on the defense because Bayern are using kind of a pacey players, They replace Gnabry into the squad as well. So they are most likely going to use a more pacey approach right now compared to last week. So we'll see how Dortmund handles space against defense,
Yeah, I mean, on paper, that attack from Bayern Munich just looks really good.
Yeah. Liam Talks Football said, "Sam, give me everything if I get the correct score."
Let's see. I got some nail clippers. Here we go. Well done. I've got a thumbnail drive with. I'm not telling you what's on that. And I've got a pen to the third place winner. And that's pretty much about it. I don't really have any big giveaways.
So I've got to read this out because so far this is the comment of the stream. Nitesh says, "I wish one of you guys would give Ozil away."
Wish you could. Wish you bloody could.
Listen. Unfortunately, there's some things you just can't give away, And unfortunately, Ozil's one of them.
Yeah.
Not because he's any good, but because
no one wants him.
It's like giving somebody a penny, isn't it? Here you go. You can do.
It's like giving someone smallpox.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, let's have a look.
I tell you what, the more I look at this Bayern Munich attack,
Arsenal Vlogs is saying 2-1 Bayern Munich.
Yeah, good shouts.
Tyrone saying if Bayern have their best 11, it will be 4-1 to Bayern Munich. Ooh. I don't think it will be that clear win, personally.
Yeah, the first leg was 4-0 Bayern when Bayern were at home. But obviously that was like back in November, so a lot's changed since then.
Yeah.
So Omar's going for a 3-1 Bayern win.
Who do you think is going to be the first goal scorer, guys?
Gnabry.
I'd like to see Haaland score. Would be good.
Yeah, I agree.
Thing is, as I'm saying, I'm looking at that Bayern Munich attack and it's looking so good. I mean, you got Gnabry, Lewandowski, you got Kimmich and Müller in midfield. Müller's really great at timing those runs into the box. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Dortmund.
So Nitesh is saying, does the defense even matter in the Bundesliga?
There's a lot of goals, isn't there? There is a lot of goals.
Well, if you're going off that logic, maybe Arsenal should be in the Bundesliga because our defense certainly don't matter, does it? You know?
Yeah, we got Mustafi.
Yeah, we got Mustafi.
He's a World Cup winner, right? He's a World Cup winner, guys. He's a World Cup winner.
And listen, this is how much I hate Mesut Ozil. I'd rather put Mustafi in the starting lineup than Mesut Ozil, and that is saying something. To be honest,
for number 10.
to be yeah, he'd probably do a better job. Yeah, he can't defend. He can't do no worse than Ozil, can he? And it's like I said yesterday on yesterday's stream, when a lot of Arsenal fans are mugging off the possibility of getting Philip Coutinho, and I'm like, why? He's not had a great season, but he scored 9 goals. That's 8 goals more than Mesut Ozil this season. And I think Philip Coutinho could do well at Arsenal. I really do. If we bought him in, maybe if we bought him in on a loan deal, and then see where it went. If it didn't work out, yeah, you could send him back.
Yeah. He's definitely an upgrade on Ozil, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
To be honest, mate, my nan would be an upgrade on Ozil. Let's be honest, mate. My nan would be an upgrade on Ozil. She's in a mobility scooter as well. Could you imagine?
Bloody hell. Yeah, she's in a mobility scooter. She's more mobile than Ozil.
Yeah, exactly. She is.
My nan would be better as well. I'd have to dig her up out of the ground.
Yeah.
We got 4 of us down here. We might as well bring each other's nans over here, to complete the back four.
Even a statue would be more mobile than Ozil because they've got to move it around the stadium, haven't they?
Simpy's getting all upset now. He's him in his scarf.
It's all right. Yeah, I bought that scarf when he was good.
Daniel.
Yes.
Tyrone has mentioned, imagine a back 3 with Phil Jones, Mustafi, and Boateng.
Oh my God!
Wow, Jesus! Budget defense.
With three musketeers, wasn't it?
Look, if I want it, I don't want us to shop in Poundland. I want us to shop in Harrods. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Poundland bargains.
Oh man!
Right, let's have a look here.
So, what's our score predictions, lads? What do we think? What do you think on the scores? What do you reckon, Daniel, about the score?
So, I'm gonna go for a 4-3 to Bayern.
Wow, that's a high-scoring game. 4-3.
Even though I said I think I'm sort of contradicting myself because I did say that Dortmund would probably throw everything at this game, but I do think Bayern have got too much for Dortmund. I think I'm going for a 4-3. Wow. I think it'll be a high scoring game, but I don't think it will be, like a 4-1 or a 4, like a 4-0 or I really do think I really do think it will be a that kind of high scoring game. What about you, Sam? What score are you going for?
I'll tell you what. I'm thinking Bayern Munich are going to be too good for Borussia Dortmund. Unfortunately, even though I think Dortmund are going to give it their all and put up a good fight, I just think Bayern are just that level above them. I do think there'll be some goals in the game because I think Borussia being home in inverted commas without fans, I think they will put in that extra effort, hopefully, and score a goal or two. So I'll tell you what, I'm thinking Bayern Munich are going to win 4-2 is my prediction, a 4-2 win to Bayern Munich.
What about you, Kevin? What are you going for?
I'm going for a 3-2 Bayern as well. I can't see Bayern keeping a clean sheet based on what they did last week. Because they keep on conceding. You remember when they were about 4-1, 3-1 and all this, so they keep on giving away goals. So I don't see them keeping a clean sheet. So 3-2. I'd say they just have too much firepower. I'd say than Dortmund right now.
Yeah.
Simpy? You've already gone 3-2, haven't you? You've already gone
He was
3-2
a
to
fighter.
Bayern, haven't you?
Yeah, I've gone same as Kevin, and I think Liam talks football just because, like you said, even though Dortmund have kept clean sheets these last 2 games, it's Bayern Munich, and you know what Bayern Munich's like going forward. It's scary. And then, like Kevin said, the Bayern Munich defense is still a bit shaky. I think because of Sule being out as well has caused them a bit of an issue. But I'm going 3-2.
And they're also still a bit rusty, I think, as well. Only having played 2 games, they're not all in sync yet. So, could let in a couple of goals.
So, Omar says he can't wait for Ozil and this fan base to leave the club. Liam Talks Football said he can have the scarf to go with his Ozil posters.
Don't have to incinerate it. I guess you can pass it to Liam.
Give it to Liam to burn instead.
Big up to Chadwick in the chat. He says, who plays games at this time on a Tuesday during a work time? Because obviously he's a little bit behind us. Being
He's
over
in
there
the States, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's in Colorado, I think he's in. So yeah, they're I think they're like 7 or 8 hours behind us.
Big up Colorado.
Yeah, it's 10:25 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
So Colorado, that's where Denver is, and the Cronkies, isn't it? They're from Denver, that area, isn't it? KSC.
That's it.
Cronky
out
Enterprises.
Chadwick, go to his house, stand outside.
Yeah.
With a banner.
A one-man protest.
Yeah.
We've got 4 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah, Natasha said Bayern Munich's looked weak this season. Dortmund have gone from strength to strength this season.
I don't know about
It's worth
that.
a shout there. It's worth a shout.
Chadwick, you're an absolute joker. Sorry. So Chadwick said, tell me the score. I'll put down my life savings on your score prediction. You're an absolute joker, Chadwick. What an absolute joker.
We can have a 4-way cut on that, man.
Yeah.
What's your life savings, Chadwick? A Big Mac? Because I'll take that all day long. I could do with a Big Mac right now.
Big Mac.
Yeah, Big Mac with no cheese. Send it my way. Decent.
That sounds good, actually, doesn't it?
Right. Which other players are you looking out? Standout performers for this game?
Well, for me, apart from the obvious, like Lewandowski and Haaland, but I'd like to see. I'm looking at Hakimi on Dortmund's team. I'm interested to see what he can do. He's a really good player. And then for Bayern Munich, Gnabry, I'm interested in seeing him what he can do out on the left wing there. He's another exciting player.
Just sad to see Gnabry playing for Bayern when he was supposed to be playing for us. He'd be doing bits for us, in the wings, somewhere where we lack right now, apart from Pepe.
Yeah, he's got that left wing position, isn't he? I mean, you can say we've got Saka coming up now and all that, but yeah, but Gnabry, he was a bit like Willock, wasn't he? He's a bit like what Willock is now, back for us. We couldn't really keep him, and it was like that. We have to let him go, type of thing, because he wasn't really doing it. And that's just it's so difficult to predict, isn't it?
So. Melina says, Kevin told me he had a cardboard cutout of Ozil. He told me not to tell anybody.
Melina, I knew it. I knew it you'd come with a dig like that, girl. I seriously knew it.
A life-size cutout.
The only way I'd get a lifetime thing of lifetime cardboard cutout of Ozil. It's to use as a dartboard. You know, I'll be like target practice. Mind you, Ozil needs target practice.
Put it like a punching bag, and use it for a punching bag, on the punching bag, as motivation.
Yeah.
I bet Robbie can improve his boxing skills. He does his workout with punching bag and all this. Just put an Ozil cut out there.
Yeah, Robbie.
All right, I got 30 seconds.
Oh, here we go. Oh. See how far you can be.
Has it started, have we?
Almost 30-ish seconds before half past, but then it might be a bit late. Has everyone got a stream of some sort?
I'm going to get mine up. I'm going to get mine up now.
Okay.
Big up Liam Damon in the chat.
Evening, Liam. This match will receive the most views. Yeah, true, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm going to mute myself just while I eat my tea, and then I'll literally unmute. Obviously, I'm sure the viewers don't want to hear me eating my tea. So I'm just going to mute myself for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to, obviously you'll still be able to see me on camera, but obviously I don't want people listening. So I'm going to mute for a little bit. So Simpy, you're in charge of leading the show while I'm sort of
okay.
absent.
All right. Go get your food, Daniel. I think we're underway now. We've just kicked off.
Yeah,
they're still doing the circle thing. They're doing the
okay. Sorry,
some kind of remembrance thing.
Okay. Where's he gone? Dortmund. Big up for many goals. Big up Jackie L.
He's back. Big up Jackie L.
Yeah, Chadwick. Daniel's going to go eat his tea now. Don't know what he's eating. Maybe pork chops.
Hi, Liam.
Smash them likes up, everyone. And drop a subscribe.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Everyone subscribe to Daniel. He's almost, road to 500 next.
We just got to keep on beating up.
Your matches have started, yeah?
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I'm going to be well behind.
Right, I'm just going to grab a drink real quick. I should have done it before, but I wanted to keep it cold and fresh. So I'll be back in a sec.
Right.
All right, they're kicking off now on my stream.
Yeah, the match just started.
Ooh, nice pink boots.
I'm back, ladies.
Paulan's got nice pink boots, everyone.
What is it? Some campaign against cancer, I guess?
I don't know. Looks like quite a few of the Dortmund players have pink boots on today.
So look, Kevin reads bedtime stories to it.
And we're off on my stream.
Jesus Christ, mate. These guys, I tell you, mate.
All right, Nitesh, if he smashes the likes any harder, he's going to need a new laptop. Can use someone else's laptop, Nitesh, and smash like on that as well.
Dortmund through there. Holland's got the ball. He's shot and he was saved off the line.
Damn.
That was a close one. That was a close one.
Dortmund has shot out the gates here.
What time are you on?
46 seconds.
Okay, I'm on 1 minute.
Yeah, same.
I try not to celebrate.
I just
that
hit
last
1 minute.
15 seconds ahead as usual. Bloody hell.
Big up Jackie L. Pepsi Max, Jackie L. With your favourite player, Sterling, on. Tyrone Neuer should play in midfield. He should do. He pretty much does that every game anyway when they're against like the lower league teams. He runs out.
Ooh.
Sam, were you like singing an orchestra, I guess? Taib just came out. You almost sounded like you're singing.
About to sing
Your reaction just now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Karaoke requests. Just put in the karaoke request, people, and me and Simpy will sing it. We'll sing a duet.
That sounds good.
And Kevin can dance in the background.
Oh, Simpy, you just gotta take it up on me, man. Yeah, I agree.
Seems to be sipping on some MD with vodka. Oh no, Chadwick, it's just Pepsi.
No.
But the upsetting thing is, like I always say, this badge here, Champions League badge. So every time I drink it, I have to look down at that.
Yeah.
It's been
Just
so
cover
late.
it up, mate. Just cover it up.
We're not taking part in that anytime soon.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. It's a bit hectic already.
Yeah, and Bayern Munich are in attack. Oh, taken away easily there by Dortmund.
Pepsi can balance. Pepsi can balance it, but you have to drink some more in the can. You have to get to like 30%, I think, and then you can.
It's a high tempo, this game. It's a high tempo. It's been played at high tempo than the other games so far.
I hope it keeps up.
Yeah, hopefully the game doesn't fade up, after the second half, because most of the games it just fade off after the second half. They give everything in the first half.
Lovely ball out, right?
It's like Guerrero. Go on, Guerrero. Ooh. Neuer's had a nice little stop for Neuer.
Yeah.
Yes, Melina, how's the dog doing? I hope Daniel will bring the dog out when he's finished his dinner.
Oh, probably the dog would be around him, because he's having his tea time right now. So I think the dog
wait
would
for
be around him.
Any crumbs he drops, dog will get it. Remember, I think we were watching, was it the Bayern game? And then the dog just jumped up next to Daniel.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I agree with what Nitish is saying here. Dortmund is killing it right now. You can see they are playing with much more intensity.
Yep, they've started the better team the first few minutes, but Bayern, they are getting into it now. They are absorbing the pressure.
Oh. I think Thomas Muller was. Yeah. Oh no, is it Lewandowski? Yeah, Lewandowski.
Got blocked. Yep, got high press here now, Bayern Munich.
He's like, what, 31, 32, Lewandowski?
I think 31.
Yeah, he's over 30. Pretty sure.
Guy's got an amazing pace, He's still fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Lewandowski. He's so good.
Yeah, thanks guys for being in my quiz yesterday. Big up to you guys who were in my quiz. I'll be doing another quiz, hopefully not too long off. That was good fun yesterday. We had a laugh. Adam.
Hopefully not too late. Not too late.
I can't help it. You're on the dark side of the moon, can I? So,
yeah. Earlier, mate.
Daniel had some real killer stuff for Adam yesterday with Cardiff and their trophies. That was funny.
That was a typical one, mate. That was a great comeback by Daniel,
Yeah, we'll probably do another football quiz on Saturday as well.
You got one set up, haven't you, again for 1 o'clock, haven't you?
Yeah. I think the reason it was that time just because of the 2:30 kickoff games. But I checked the fixtures list. There's only like decent game to watch is the Bayern one at 5:30. So if anyone needs that time pushed back, you can do it. Check on the other guys. And
Big up Omar, he's back again.
Big
I
up
think
Omar.
he's checking out. Yeah, he's checking out in about 3 or 4 streams, I guess. So I think he's pretty much like ambushed in all streams. So welcome back, Omar.
Yeah, Omar. Back again. Miss Molina's getting up all times of the day she has for our streams. Bless her. Bless her. Come on. Someone score a goal now.
Big up Miss Molina. Big up Liam as well. You need to subscribe to Sam and Simpy's channels later.
Cheers. Thank you.
Sick guy. What's that sound? Is that a bird outside, Kevin?
Dude, it's night over here, man. There's probably bats out there.
Could be my sound. Could be my sound. I got the balcony door open. There's birds out there.
Oh wow.
They're probably shagging like crazy because it's that time of the year now.
Oh, BP. Unfortunately, he hasn't. The agent fees is way too high. Omar is declining the contract, mate. No, the other day, BP was having a pop at Omar asking that Omar can play as a better number 10 than Ozil. So why are we haggling over Omar's contract? Might as well we sign Omar as a number 10 at Arsenal, He'd probably play for free.
Yeah.
It's too possession based right now, right? It's too possession based. I can see it.
Well, they're just they're battling it out, aren't they? It's neither team can hold the ball for long.
It's all the midfield battle right now.
Yeah, it's all really happening in midfield, and each team is doing well defensively.
Yeah, just been a couple of P-roller shots, kind of. So nothing major yet.
Yeah, and a couple of block shots.
Oh, Dan's got the Pepsi as well.
Go on, Dan. Oh, go on. He's through. Hakimi's put him through.
Ooh, he's gone in.
Oh, Haaland. Is it Haaland? My stream, sir. Is it? Yeah, that's Haaland.
Keep it down the right. Cross it in.
Oh, offside.
No, he's off.
Guerrero, offside.
He's off.
Why does Haaland always do that? He did that last game. He slips every time he tries to have a shot sometimes. That was a good header, that, though. Unlucky. Haaland's haircut's sick.
No, he has a sick smile as well, A sick dope smile,
He's a joker, Haaland. He's a joker.
You ain't gonna mess with me, bitches. He's like one of those guys, He has that smug look, something like Ibrahimovic,
I'll tell you what, he's the Kimi. I don't know if you guys know who Kimi Raikkonen is, but he's basically the Kimi Raikkonen of football.
You watched his interview session, right? When after one of the matches, the reporters came up to him and just saying.
That's what he's just like Kimi Raikkonen. He just won't say anything. He just says crazy stuff,
Are you proud to be breaking your father's record? Yes.
Yeah.
Back in the building.
Yeah, back again, Dan. Come on.
Back
In
again.
the building. Back in the building, also rocking the Pepsi Max as well. So,
Rocking the Pepsi.
Come on, G.
It is.
You should get some of Jack Daniels out.
do you know what? I was thinking about it, and then I thought, I'm waiting. I'm saving the JD for when the Premier League comes back and Arsenal play their first game. It's sort of like a little celebration of the Premier League being back and Arsenal being back. So I'm sort of saving it for that because it is going to be mental when Arsenal come back.
Yeah, you're going to need it after the game to drown your sorrows.
Plus, I'm going to need to drink watching Arsenal. Yeah.
We should have
3-0 against City.
We should have an Arsenal watch along with drinking. We should be drinking while we're watching Arsenal. That'd be fun.
Yeah, all four of us.
Yeah, what we should do is every time Arsenal concede, we have to drink a shot.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
We'll be in hospital
Yeah.
by the time we've.
We'd probably be
imagine?
hammered, you know.
We just better hope it's not another. Better hope it's not another 10-2.
Just put in Mustafi back there.
Yeah, every time Arsenal concede a goal, everyone's got to take a shot of like a tequila slammer or something. You know,
Because everyone has to take a shot every time Mustafi fucks up, so we'll get really fucked.
Yeah. Big up to everybody in the chat asking about the dog. The dog's currently playing with a puzzle at the moment, trying to get treats out of it. So yeah, I've been listening to the conversation while I've been eating. But yeah, big up to everybody who's been asking about the dog.
Who's got our first yellow card?
Hummels has a yellow card.
Wasn't he not supposed to be fit or something, Hummels, today?
Yeah, he went off on Saturday's game. He went off early.
Hang on. You've got a yellow card. Jesus Christ, I must be either way ahead or way behind because currently yeah, now the ball's just gone out. Now the ball's just gone out for a throw-in. Bayern have got a throw-in. Yeah, that's what Bayern's got a throw-in on the right. Bayern's got a throw-in on the right.
Played out too far.
Nitesh says the dog plays better than Ozil.
Every single living thing plays better than Ozil.
Have you guys heard the latest as well? So while I was eating my tea, I saw a news report that they're apparently in the UK treating all COVID-19 patients with the drug that treated Ebola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that, which is
I think they've had some good results with it. Apparently, different areas. I mean, around the world to use it.
I can't believe that. Did you all see that yesterday? That Dominic Cummings. We touched on it on Sunday, but did you all see that? How bloody ridiculous! Sorry, I've got to drive to a castle just to test my eyesight. You know, like what? I've never heard so much bollocks in all my. Do you know what it is, right? And I sort of, you sort of could believe his story up until that point where he said, "Oh, I had to drive to test to see whether I was safe to drive." But surely, if there was any doubt, you wouldn't be driving. That's what the police always say in the law is if you think you're not safe to drive, you don't drive.
No, that's true, yeah.
And if you went to Durham to protect your child, why would you then, if you're not sure whether you're safe to drive, why would you then put your child in that car? You know, like to drive.
Yeah. There's a lot
I put a Facebook post yesterday when it all came out. I said, me and the wife are just off to test our eyesight. We're pretty sure we're blind, but we just want to test it. You know? 30-minute drive to Powderham Castle should do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus.
I did see a tweet, though. Somebody tweeted, at the very least, they hope he fucked his premium on his car insurance, which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah.
But it's mad. It's just, I don't know. I've never heard so much bollocks in all my life. Do you know what I mean? Though?
Yeah.
And that's all listening to all of Arsene Wenger's press conferences in the latter stage of his Arsenal managerial career. So yeah, and he spouted some bollocks, but I think that tops it yesterday.
I didn't see it.
Right, so what are you guys on? What time are you guys on?
I'm on 16:25 now, 16:26.
I'm on 16 and a half minutes.
16:31.
I'm on 16:42.
Hey?
Simpy's way ahead, man.
Only 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds.
Simpy, what the fuck are you watching it on?
Same as the other day's Sky Bet.
Oh, no wonder, man.
UK.
I'm every time in Bain Sport. Shit.
I've got it on the audio commentary on the Echo, the coverage of the Bundesliga. So
Yeah, it's still 30 seconds behind the actual proper time, but. Take that Billy Mad out, Omar. Why is there always someone called Billy that trolls the chat every time? Kick out
Who is
Billy,
this guy,
Omar.
man?
Game gone.
Oh, is it that Billy? Because like he's created about 5 different accounts and come in my chat. Why don't you go get a life, mate? You know, go wank into your mother's socks whilst we're looking at a picture of Ozil or something. Do something constructive in your life. You know, like literally.
Simpy's getting offended, man.
Isn't Molina a mod though? Can't Molina block him, or do you need to block him, Daniel?
Omar can do it.
Omar's a mod.
Right.
Melina, I'm actually, if you're in the chat, I'm thinking of making you a mod as well, Melina, because listen, you're a Trojan in the chat.
No, if Omar's in there, then just block him, remove him.
Yeah.
I made Melina a mod in my chat, and Kevin, I made you a mod on my channel. I made Melina a mod, and you're a mod as well, Kevin.
Yo, thanks, man. I'll come in anytime soon.
Kevin, have I made you a mod yet, Kevin? If I haven't,
no.
All right, I'm going to make you a mod in my chat as well.
Yeah, no problem, buddy, no problem.
Oof, almost, yeah.
Hey, that was a close one. That was so close.
Oh, Bayern Munich should have scored there. Saved off the line. Saved off the line.
That was so close. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
So now I wish I had 2 screens, you know. I could have the game on one screen and the stream on the other.
Yeah, you can't. Are you on about? Yeah, you can't stream the game on YouTube. Because,
no, I've got it on a different. I've got it through my provider, my television, my cable provider. But
yeah, a lot of people ask why you can't stream the game on YouTube, and I always say to them, because I don't want my channel taken down for blooming copyright. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Billy, before you get kicked by Omar, click like again. Another Billy's here now. I've never seen so many Billies in my life. 3 Billies.
It's probably the same. It's probably the same guy with 3 different accounts.
This Billy's been nice.
What was he saying?
Billy love Melina, and then another Billy account.
Billy love Omar.
Why is it everybody, and this really annoys me, everybody who comes in the chat always gets on Melina. I'm like, leave her alone, man. Do you know what I mean? Just give her a break. Like these male predators come in the chat and just prey on Melina. It's like just.
I mean,
I noticed this. It's pretty much common, but
I just don't.
That's sounding pathetic, are you? Honestly,
I don't like people who prey on girls in the chat. Do you know what I mean? I don't like that. And that's not going to be tolerated in my chat. So.
No, of course not.
Imagine creating an account and it gets blocked, and then you spend 5 minutes making a new account, come back, get blocked, and then you spend another 5 minutes. So what are you doing with your life?
Man.
Life's not that boring.
Get a fucking life. Do you know what I mean?
Even though we're in lockdown, you can still do other stuff. And
I bet we'll block him and he'll come back with another fake account.
Yeah, there's already been 3 Billies so far.
The wonders of YouTube. The wonders of YouTube.
How sad and pathetic you got to be, honestly. Jesus, just take a long walk off a short pier, mate.
Probably an Ozil undercover, I guess. You have been dissing him out the whole day, man.
I don't care. Listen, if people don't like my opinions on Ozil, They can go and look at his poster, can't they? You know.
The thing that annoys me though is using all these stats to build him up and all that, you know. And you can, I mean, stats can make anyone look good. I mean, stats is what made Mustafi look good. You know,
stats made Mustafi look better than Van Dijk. You know,
it's so easy to manipulate with stats.
I will say this though, Sam. In Mustafi's defence, under Arteta, he has put in some pretty decent performances.
He's improved. He's improved.
He's not good enough for this club. Don't get me wrong.
Dad, you want to go? It's annoying.
Yeah. Go on then, Yai. He hasn't. You know, he's not good enough for this club. But you know, you could put Pep Guardiola in charge of Ozil and he still wouldn't improve.
Yeah.
You know, and to be honest, if Pep Guardiola was in charge, Ozil would be dropped faster than a hotcake. Do you know what I mean? Like literally.
Yeah, exactly.
And I never liked Unai Emery. I don't think he was right for the job. But the one thing that he had the absolute bollocks to do was drop Ozil and ruffle his feathers. That's the only thing I credit Unai Emery for.
They left him out. You realise
he gave him to the fans, right?
You realised Ozil was a fraud and then left him out.
Yeah. I just don't.
Once again,
Is that the post?
You can't help reacting, can you, Simpy? It's just natural for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
he's very animated, I guess.
It was. Oh, it was Coman.
No, I don't think it was a post.
Oh, it was a goal. Yeah, straight at Berkey. That's a good save, that. Whack.
Mind you, I just seen. Did you guys see that report a couple of months ago when Emery's ex-girlfriend had supposedly come out and said that he spent too long analysing games while they were in bed together and stuff? And
That crazy crap.
could you imagine that though? Could you imagine that though? It's just apparently he didn't.
Well, he blamed everyone, didn't he? He blamed everyone else but himself, basically, didn't he? He said he wanted these
Arsenal
players
didn't back him and stuff like this.
You know, and then the players were against him and all that. Oh, cry me a river.
Exactly. It's I don't know. It's just.
It was in beyond what you could handle. Basically, it wasn't at that level. Basically, you know, it was too.
Yeah, I think he was just salty. I think he was just salty because he couldn't. You know, he was in over his head. Like the job was too big for him.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Bayern Munich have been the better team the last 10 minutes, people. They've had a couple of chances at the goalkeeper, and they're the ones creating chances at the moment. Lewandowski running through here now. What's he going to do? He's going to pass it out right? No, he lost.
Crunched.
He got crunched.
His tackle literally got crunched.
Simpy, Dan, and Sam. I got an interesting one here from Tyrone, and he came up and said that Ballack recently announced that Van Dijk is lucky he wasn't playing in the era of Henry, Bergkamp, Rooney, Drogba, Lampard, and Van Persie, Shearer, Diego Costa. That's why he's outshining the players this season. So what are your thoughts on that?
I'll let someone else go first, and then I'll say what I think.
I'll let Simpy go first.
Simpy, let's go.
Well, he's still come up against good strikers, though. Like, even in this day and age, like Aguero, Aubameyang, and he's still handled them quite well. I know they're obviously levels above. Yeah, I think I wish he played against Diego Costa. He'd absolutely bully him like he does to every single defender.
Yeah, Costa was a bit of a monster.
Diego Costa, we needed somebody like Diego Costa at Arsenal. I would have happily took him at Arsenal.
It's just, his mental case. It's crazy. It's so funny.
When we linked
currently,
Costa,
currently 15 people on this chat watching live. So
well done.
everybody click likes, smash the likes, everybody. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Weren't we linked to Diego Costa when he was at Atletico Madrid before he went to Chelsea?
Yeah.
We were, but not too concrete, mate. We were not too. We didn't want him that badly or something. Chelsea came up and just took him off, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Typical Arsenal stuff, you know.
And also,
Yeah,
if you're
Chelsea had all the
new,
money, didn't they?
also if you're new, hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be greatly
Haaland went
appreciated.
for a worldie.
yeah, and it almost went out for a
Haaland
throw-in.
Haaland tried an overhead kick and missed it.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know how far behind. I think I'm like 15 seconds behind you lot.
I'm at 27, 23 now. 25.
28:01.
I have to wait for blooming the commentators to tell me what it's on because
I'm at 28:05 now.
I'm on like audio commentary. So I have to
27:50.
sort of wait.
You're 20. Did you say 28:05, Kevin?
Yeah.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah, I changed the other stream. I had to change it. So now which stream are you guys on?
I said
I'm 28:05.
I'm 27:55 now, so I'm the one behind everyone.
28:10.
I'm on 28:12.
Oh, now, yeah. Now we are synced.
Fuck knows what I'm on. I gotta wait for the blooming.
Alright, so
See, this will
I'd
be
say
good
so
when.
far. Did you say, Daniel?
No, I was going to say this will be good as well when the Premier League come back because I'll be able to get the other commentary up, which will probably be in better sync, not lagging behind. But I saw something today as well that apparently the Premier League are going to make most of the games free to air. So obviously the ones on BT Sport and Sky are going to be free to air. And also they've lifted the blackout rule, the 3 o'clock blackout rule, and they're maybe working with someone like Amazon Prime or something to get the commentary, to get the games.
I was reading YouTube. I was reading they might put the games out on YouTube through the Premier League channel.
What's that? Sorry, Sam. What did you say? Sorry?
I said I was reading. Someone was mentioning that they heard rumours that it might go on all the free games they're going to show are going to be going through YouTube on the Premier League channel on YouTube. Maybe, possibly.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely they definitely want to show all the games.
I don't know how far behind I am, but Haaland just had a shot.
Yep, they've come back into it a bit now, a little bit.
Yeah, Haaland just had a shot. Haaland just had a shot, so I don't know how far I'm either ahead or behind. I think I'm behind, but.
So I've just passed 30 minutes. 30 minutes and 7 seconds here now, and I would say so far it's pretty even, really. Both sides have had a few shots. Both sides have had. Only Bayern really had a couple of chances saved off the line, really. But yeah, it's a close game.
I think Alaba's just saved a certain goal from Haaland.
Yeah, see, that's what I've just seen.
Yep, blocked it nicely, got it out for a corner.
It's pretty much an even
kick.
possession game as well.
So,
Nice cross in. Lovely. Oh, should have headed towards goal. Hummels not out again.
So big up Power of Zen, Daniel. He's clicks like and subscribed.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you.
Come on, guys.
Tyrone's asked Van Dijk or company.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk is more versatile.
Yeah, Van Dijk.
He's just slightly better. Company's a great. I mean, real solid defender. You know, real leader, solid, strong, brilliant tackler. Got a lot of pace as well. But I just think Van Dijk's a bit more, just slightly better all round. I think just slightly.
He's just an
Not much
all-round
in it.
defender, I would say. Yeah.
Not much
Commanding.
in it.
Oh shit!
Not much in it. Simply's reaction.
Haaland
again to
just
some-
missed.
Go on.
Haaland just missed a chance.
Oh. As soon as he gets the
Oh,
ball,
that's
it's like-
played through. Yep. Oh, he's
They're
doing
all
well.
on him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Haaland. So I think I might be ahead of you guys a little bit then, because if I've just got that,
Yeah. I was
I
about
might be
5-6 seconds behind you.
yeah.
Daniel's
so I
ahead
think-
right now.
Weird,
Chadwick,
because I'm using Alexa's commentary, so literally. But
Daniel Chadwick's raised something. He said it before as well, but I missed it. Sorry, Chadwick. He said it's simple. Ozil has an ego issue. For a guy that thinks he's world class, he never raised the level of performance on the pitch. To be world class, he needs to be a player that takes control.
Yeah,
Ozil
I agree
has
completely.
Ozil has everything, mate. He has issues with everything. Ozil's issue is that he's still at this club. That's his issue.
Yeah.
He's still at this club. He needs to fuck off, basically. You know.
Well, he's a bit of a prima donna, isn't he? I mean, you've seen like Emery said revealed, you know, after the
He's got
losing
all the
Europe.
attack. He's got all the attacking prowess of a blunt knife. For an attacking midfielder, he's like I said. For an attacking midfielder, his output is appalling.
Yeah, and Emery said after the losing the Europa League final, they all had a briefing the day after that Ozil didn't even bother showing up.
Yeah, and yet coming off in the Europa League final, he's strolling off the pitch like he was taking his grandma out for Sunday lunch. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. We're in a final, we're losing 4-1, and you're strolling around like you're taking a Sunday afternoon stroll across the park.
Just his attitude's
Yeah.
so wrong, isn't it? His
I
whole
don't
attitude.
understand that. Everyone else, you get subbed and you're losing. You sprint off the pitch, and then
Yeah.
Benzema, he's like think like when we played Valencia or whenever, and we were winning, then you can do it, but not when we're down. Yeah, and then the whole thing where he like kicks his gloves up in the sky, and
Yeah.
then
And
Yeah,
I
the
just want to make this point as well. I just want to make this point before all the Ozil fan base jump on me for being negative about Ozil. If his output was better, I would have more positive things to say about him. But his output is not there. What does he offer? He offers absolutely nothing. It is like playing with 10 men. We might as well just put 10 men on the field.
You know,
because
isn't it?
It is like playing with 10 men. He does absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
And the thing is, no fans were booing him when he was just strolling off the pitch in the UEFA Cup final, if you noticed, you know. No fans were literally booing him. Only the hardcore fans, you know, that just went out and take a diss at him. But when Granit Xhaka did exactly the same thing, throwing off his glove and the armband and stuff like this, the entire stadiums went on riot mode, you know. So
Yeah, but
it's
Granit
just show the
Xhaka-
favoritism, you know.
Granit Xhaka, to be fair, though, he did sort of tell the fans to fuck off, which...
Yeah, it kind of riled things up, you know.
And also, I will say this, though. To be fair to Granit Xhaka, since he's come back, he's knuckled down and his performances have been 10 times better than what they were before. And he's not, you know, and the fans have sort of forgiven him a little bit because you could see, like, in games that he's been trying. He's not good enough, but listen, credit where credit's due. He didn't actually, you know, he could have easily left the club at that point. But he come back and he, you know, I think Arteta was a big influence in making him stay at the club because he was all ready to go. He had a contract with Hertha Berlin, didn't he?
I think he was ready to go.
30 million, yeah.
Yeah, he was going to join them.
Yeah.
He was literally on the verge of joining them.
Yeah.
But then Arteta come in and made him stay.
Yeah, persuaded him. He said he had plans for him.
Yeah, and listen, fair play. Fair play to Arteta and fair play to Xhaka for actually knuckling down and trying to win the fans back round.
Yeah, definitely seen some improvements there, but
he's not good enough.
Still not what we need. That's the problem, isn't it?
Can't have a sideway footballer in the team, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's too slow. It's just too slow.
Yeah, Simpy, what we got going on in the chat there? Because I've not really looked at it for a while.
Yeah, so after reading that Chadwick one out, we've got Parazen said he needs to go now, but enjoy the football, everyone. Omar said Ozil's useless. Tyrone said Ozil doesn't create a lot and doesn't score a lot, which is true. And Nitesha's got a good question for everyone. Who is worse, Mesut Ozil or Alex Iwobi?
Ozil. Simple. Ozil. Simple as.
Had some production, didn't he? Iwobi still had some production. I mean, at least he did something. For me.
I think they're both as bad as each other. Like, I don't think Iwobi was good enough to play for Arsenal, and he's better than Ozil, but I still don't think he was good enough for Arsenal. And we got the best deal when we sold him for 40 million.
Oh,
we got an absolute steal when we sold him for 40 million.
That was a good deal we got out of it there, yeah.
40 million, but he only has to work on his end product, because he can dribble, he takes on men's and all this, We never had such players that taking on men, So, so that's the way. I don't see Ozil's going to take on men, They just say that you don't see what Ozil does on the pitch. Come on. I'm seeing, that's why I want him out,
Yeah.
Did you
just... People watching, come on everyone, smash the like button if you haven't already.
I miss Kleb. I miss Kleb. He was so tricky. Kleb
also share the content around, guys. Share it on on Facebook, and you guys got Facebook. I know Natasha, you got a Facebook page. Feel free to share this on the Facebook page. So and everybody else who's got Facebook, share this around. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, that Europa League final goal, Iwobi scored. That was a banger. That.
Oh, what a way to say goodbye to Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was the same for me. Iwobi. Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough, but produced more than what Ozil's producing at the moment. That's which is basically nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, he tried his best. Yeah, and Tyrone says, the Europa League final, he blames Chelsea's legend, Agent Czech.
Nah, it was not his fault, He practically kept the score down, Without him, probably we'd end up losing about 10 goals to 1 or something, He's the one practically saved,
Our defence was a shambles, as usual. And our midfield. Our midfield's a big problem because everything comes so easily through it. We don't have that big defensive guy there we need in midfield.
That game was just everything was missing.
Yeah. It was a terrible game, wasn't it? We just didn't show up, did we? And just terrible.
And we were the team.
I just feel sorry for the fans,
The thing is, until half time, we were doing all right, and then we just capitulated, and everybody. And I said this when he left the club. I said everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Giroud going to Chelsea, he's nothing," and literally single-handedly ripped us apart in that Europa League final, didn't he?
It was terrible, wasn't it? It was terrible the way he basically just got back at us, didn't he?
We made him look like prime Peter Crouch. Do you know what I mean? Literally.
Yeah. And he just really he really rubbed it in against us, didn't he? Afterwards,
he celebrated and
with a trophy celebration as well. Yeah.
On the coach, that video. Jackie says, Agent David Luiz and Agent Giroud, and Liam's got a question as well. Harry Kane or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Obviously, Liam's a Spurs fan.
Aubameyang.
all day.
Aubameyang all
Blood
day
gang.
Aubameyang all day long.
Harry Kane, I've got to give it to him. Harry Kane is a good striker, but for me, he's not as, let's say, Aubameyang. He's a bit more versatile. That's what I want to say. He's more versatile.
If you was asking me who's the best English striker, yeah, I probably would say Harry Kane. He probably is the best English striker we've got. You know, like.
Now, for me, Aubameyang is more versatile. Harry Kane's good, but he's a bit too straightforward, direct, does the same thing. He's not that versatile for me.
Tyrone has made an ultimate one here. Lord Ozil or Lord Lingard?
Lingardinho. Oh, bloody heck.
Mate, I don't want none of them. Ozil can go to Lingard's house and fuck off on holiday. Oh, someone's just scored. Goal.
What?
Oh, give me.
Yeah. What a goal.
And it's... What a chip. Bayern Munich. And it's Kimmich.
That's a deaf finish, man. That's a deaf finish.
What an absolute fucking goal.
Kimmich with an audacious chip from about 20
he just
20
chipped
yards.
It over the keeper.
From 20 yards. It's brilliant.
To do a chip from 20 yards out, that is fucking Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Just
wouldn't be surprised if we were linked to him tomorrow.
The keeper's out just a little bit far.
The keeper was off his line and he took his chance, didn't he? He was like...
He was out of position, yeah.
He didn't expect the chip, that's for sure. And that's what Kimmich went for. Brilliant. Wow. No wonder this Kimmich is highly rated, people. He's really highly rated.
Yeah, exactly.
The goalkeeper got a hand on it as well, to be fair to him. He got a hand on it, but he just couldn't keep it out. He just still went in the net.
Hopefully that's the gates opening now.
So that's 1-0 to Bayern, and it's 43 minutes.
Yeah, 1-0 to Bayern. 1-0.
I think they'll just sit down on the league.
Do you know the thing is though, Dortmund are going to feel pretty hard done by because they played quite well. They started pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had chances, you know. Bayern, you know, this is it. Bayern, they're so effective, aren't they? Bayern, they're so efficient, aren't they? There's German machinery at its finest, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been going for 1 hour, 12 minutes so far. And listen, thanks to everybody who's tuned in and contributed in the chat. It's much appreciated. And thanks to everybody who has hit the like button. What are we on now in terms of likes? Simply, what are we on now?
We are now 16, I guess.
Is it 16? 19.
19. Wow.
19 likes. Come on, everyone. Let's fire them up even more. Let's
19.
The previous record of 35, I think. The last time we had 35 or
37.
Yeah.
37. I checked it up to 37. So come on, let's get them likes firing.
Yeah.
Let's get it down to 40 today. 40. Come on.
Yeah, see if we get 40 likes today. Bring other people in, share it. Get people in the watch along here. Simply will do a strip show later.
We're on 415 subscribers as well.
Oh, are we?
Well done.
Wow.
Well done.
Well done, Daniel.
415
Come on.
subscribers.
Road to 500.
Come on, road to 500.
Yep.
Right, full time. Half time, sorry, not full time.
Half time, mate. Half time.
Yeah, not yet, Simply.
Right, half time. 1-0 to Bayern Munich.
Got interesting pretty much in the end, right?
Yeah. Finally got the goal to break the deadlock, and hopefully second half can be some more some more goals?
I think they'll just sit on it. I think they'll just sit on it, Bayern, because if they were to open the floodgates right now to go for the second and all this, I reckon Bayern would concede. The frailties are there as well. You can see that. Sam, you there, mate? I thought you froze.
No, I was just looking at some news, football news. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, there's a lot of Arsenal transfers and rumors that has been lying around. You guys noticed anything?
Yes, I saw today that there's been news that Ainsley Maitland-Niles is being put on the transfer list, so Arteta wants to let him go. We were talking about this, weren't we? Basically saying that Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he's not going to. If he doesn't want to play right back, he's not going to have any place in the team, really, is he? So that's about it for him, I think. He could be going. And then there was some news coming out that apparently Arteta's said, that we're getting rid of two or three centre backs. He wants to clear out some centre backs, so we'll see what happens. Coutinho is still heavily linked on loan. Coutinho, we already talked a lot about him. I don't understand that Tagliafico, or whatever his name is, from Ajax being linked. I mean, we don't need him. We got Tierney.
We don't need another left back. Yeah,
we've got Kolasinac.
That's right.
Just don't need that Tagliafico. Just don't need him. Don't know what that's about. Yeah,
it's either that guy or Kurzawa all the time. It's just weird. I don't know.
Kurzawa, don't want him. There's also not links. He's been linked all the time, but there's also talk about Arteta maybe wanting to go for Fraser, who's on free.
Yeah, Ryan Fraser.
We possibly could be getting him.
Yeah, Arteta wants him on free. Going for him.
Mm-hmm. It's not too bad. He had that great season last season, and then this season he's just not.
Daniel, would you go for him, mate?
Would I go for Fraser?
Yeah,
absolutely, all day long.
How about you, Sam?
Yeah, I think Fraser could be a decent addition to our squad. He has a lot of grit. He has a bit of creativity as well. I mean, I think he could help our squad definitely.
Yeah, I agree, because they need pretty much a more balance to the squad. Left and right wings. Because they are kind of like. Most of our players are being forced to play in the wings, and it's pretty much really dampening the player confidence, because Aubameyang has been often drifted out wide, and we are not really getting the best out of him. So I'd say if you want to play Lacazette as well, so might as well play two up front, or one as the main center forward, and behind there's another attacking midfielder. I would say Lacazette can complement as much as a number 10, I would say. Drop Ozil and try to put Lacazette as a number 10, and maybe we can see another different result.
Yeah, definitely. So I've just posted the stream on Facebook, which I forgot to do before the start. So which is pretty mad.
Omar's kind of upset. Dortmund always bottles it when it matters.
Should be used to that, Omar, being an Arsenal fan, because Arsenal do the same thing.
Yeah, we're bottle jobs as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
a handful of Dortmund players in Arsenal as well. Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, Socrates. So pretty much.
Yeah. No, just Bayern. I would say the first half was very. There wasn't really much between them, I don't think. Bayern had a few chances. Dortmund had a few chances.
No, but, I don't think it's the end of the goals, though. I really don't. I think
Bayern are just that more clinical, They're just more clinical in the first half. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, take it.
They've simply gone off to...
It's
Gone
gone
to
off.
blue, I guess.
Gone off somewhere. It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
Yeah, what's going on with the chats? What have we got going on there? Because I'm not
Yeah, I
really
think the
looking to
last
look
one
at-
is Dortmund always bottles it when it matters. As Omar
okay.
mentioned, Melinas came up and say they are absolute bottle jobs. So yeah, I
big
have
up
to what they
Melina.
say.
Big up Melina.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. Arsenal could have triggered Alderweireld 25 million release clause when it mattered. What do you guys think about that, Dan?
But no, I don't want any Tottenham rejects at the club. Do you know what I mean? But,
The only player I'd take from Tottenham is Harry Kane. Harry Kane, that is if Aubameyang leaves. Do I want to tag him up with Kane and Aubameyang together?
thing is, though, Harry Kane ain't going to come to Arsenal because we sort of fucked him over in the youth, because he was an Arsenal youth player, and Wenger, like the fucking clown that he is, turned around and said that he wasn't good enough.
Typical Wenger.
Yeah, Wenger pisses me off because we could have had Ronaldo, we could have had Messi. Apparently, we could have had Mbappe, but he didn't like Wenger's project. Could you imagine if we'd have got all them players, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Mate, I tell you what, it's my dream. If my dream signing is Kylian Mbappe, literally, I would sell half the team just to get Kylian Mbappe at Arsenal. Literally, I would. Yeah, I'd love to see Mbappe, Salah, De Bruyne, and who's the other one? Mane, all in the same team. Could you imagine that?
Bloody hell.
Jesus Christ, that would be
that would be a nightmare.
And could you imagine in defence, Max Aarons at right back, Van Dijk, Upamecano, and Tierney. That would be an awesome defence. That would be, mate, that defence.
Yeah.
And then
that would be a very tight defence.
Midfield, you could have Partey, Torreira. Who else could you have?
Ozil.
Fuck Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil's dead.
He's dead to me, man. He's dead to me, man.
He's a dead footballer.
Imagine having Havertz in the number 10 and Mbappe up front. I mean, you might as well just go and give our, if we had them, we might, whoever has those two in the same team, you might as well just give them the Champions League straight away.
Oh, mate, Mbappe. I just love Mbappe at Arsenal. Could you imagine Mbappe, Aubameyang?
Yeah.
The biggest disappointment is Liverpool kept going on for these players because you remember a few weeks ago, hardly a week ago or something, they were linked with Koulibaly, and they already have Van Dijk in defense, and then they also had the they went for the audacious bid for Mbappe as well. I don't know for how many hundred minutes.
Listen, right, I'm gonna throw the cat amongst the pigeons here. I don't think Koulibaly is. I don't think he'd be good in the Premier League. I really don't. Listen, when I was at both of the games, when we played Napoli,
that's what I've been saying.
In the Europa League, and
he wasn't good.
He was exposed so much, absolutely exposed. And I just think on a week in, week out basis, when you get teams like Sheffield, and I just don't think he'd cut it. I really don't. I don't think he'd cut it.
No, against us, like you said, in those two games against Napoli, he wasn't good. He had two below average games. So
He's one of the players that divide opinions, right? He's one of those players, some of
In
them
Italy,
rate him and
he's-
some of them don't.
in Italy, he's rock solid. But in Italy, it is easier to, like we've been talking about. Italy is not the league it used to be. It's easier to impress there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sancho's
Yeah.
warming up.
Sancho's warming up.
Yeah, it's
Sancho. I think you
Yeah.
said Sanchez then, didn't you? Did you say
Not dog
Sanchez or
shagger, not
Sancho?
dog shagger, not dog shagger,
No.
not dog shagger. Not the dog shagger.
Yeah, dog shagger Sanchez.
Daniel,
So
no
what-
offense to the dog, mate.
I wonder
What's
where
his
I
name?
wonder where Kai Havertz is going to go. I think he'll probably end up at Real Madrid, probably, won't he?
PSG.
What's
Real
the
Madrid.
what's the price tag on Kai Havertz?
Well,
80.
before the pandemic, he was up at like 70 or 80 million, according to transfer markets. The sort of like tracks the market
Yeah,
value.
but he's probably going to go for half that.
So, but now with the pandemic, if someone was going to be buying now, yeah, it's not going to be that price, is it?
About 40 million now.
Maybe
40,
something
50
like that.
million. Yeah.
Something like that.
Arsenal put a bid in.
Yeah, with a pound on or something like that, like
Oh, with
The
that
audacious
Suarez bid.
40 million
well,
ones.
VP 75 plus £1 in the chat. Yeah.
I think Emery Chan's coming on as well. Why have they've got like a massive Coca-Cola thing next to the bench with loads of bottles of Coca-Cola in? Must just
Why
be for
they drink-
advertisement. Yeah, 'cause it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Why
So
are they
weird.
drinking Coke on a game? In a
I don't know.
game?
There's just so many, like a massive box. It's just
Probably
there.
for the fans, really.
Oh, jeez, Christ, man.
Oh,
Would you
Tyrone's
guys, yeah, time. I was just coming to the same question here, man.
go on.
The Sunny part, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Would you guys swap Aubameyang for Sane, Leroy Sane from City?
No, absolutely not. I think Sane's a good player, but I think Aubameyang is a better player.
Yeah, I agree. Aubameyang scores more.
Yeah.
I would only swap Aubameyang, and I would swap Aubameyang if it meant getting somebody like, if it meant losing a striker and maybe getting someone like Havertz or someone, or like a
Yeah, I
player who's
agree.
Mm.
influential. Or
World
Mbappe.
class,
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah, go with Mbappe. You give us Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe. Oof. He's only going to
Agreed.
Real Madrid anyway, I reckon.
Or I would swap him for Griezmann as well, because I like Griezmann. I think he's a quality player. And I know a lot of people don't like Griezmann, but I would take that guy in a heartbeat. Absolutely.
Mm.
I would take Griezmann in a heartbeat. I think he's a quality player.
Yeah.
If Aubameyang were to leave, I'd probably the players that we are linked, like Kai Havertz and all these players, because these players go in a very ridiculous fee, If we were to just include Aubameyang as part of one of the deals, just to get in and just add on a few million pounds on it, and just to put him in behind Lacazette or Martinelli that's going to play up front, you probably just get a different dimension to the game, So you can have two youngsters coming in, pulling the strings together in the likes of Kai Havertz as well as Martinelli and Saka on the left and Pepe as well. So you can see a new dimension of the gameplay as well. What do you guys think about it?
I would even take like if Aubameyang went to Atletico and we got Partey in exchange for that, I would even take that as a deal. Because don't forget, guys, we got Martinelli, and I think Martinelli could more than step into Aubameyang's shoes. And you that kid has got so much potential, much potential.
I just hope he doesn't do an Anelka. I don't think he will, because I think Martinelli's got his head. I think he's got his head screwed on straight, and he comes from a good family, and he seems to have his feet, firmly planted on the ground, and yeah, because Nicolas Anelka, his head just went straight into the clouds, didn't it? And his brothers, who all they could think about was money and fame, they just got him straight to Real Madrid, didn't they?
Yeah.
We're underway for the second half.
Second half is
Yes,
kicked
here
off.
we go.
Underway
Come
for the
on.
second half.
Let's get some goals.
Smash the likes up, guys.
Yeah, come on, everyone. Fire them likes up. What are we at now? Still 19 likes?
Let me have a look. We are on 23.
23. Come on, everyone. Fire them
Come
up.
on. Now bringing his little beard and moustache.
Yeah.
The only game I remember him was probably the goal against Swansea, if you remember, Serge
I can't
Gnabry's
remember.
goal against Swansea. I think that's his only goal.
I can't remember who he scored against.
I think he just got only the one goal.
And also, if you stumble across this channel and you're new, do subscribe as well. So, yeah, let's kick on.
Oh, that was a heavy touch from. I'll see who it was.
Yeah, I agree with what Tyrone is saying here. Haaland could be much more better if he could dribble. It's something with this modern day players, they are pretty much lacking because they don't really dribble much, In the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, you could see them, they have this individual brilliance, but in the likes of the modern day with Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Erling Haaland, and all these players, they don't have that dribbling ability because they are much concentrated in the middle of the pitch than often associated with the wings. So yeah, it's a dying trend these days, with the dribbling ability.
That
was an awful
too hard.
cross. Yeah, too high.
Too hard. Yeah.
It's too hard.
Coleman.
Sorry, Liam. Liam's asked. Where's Liam? Lampard or Gerrard?
Ooh. Then
Lampard
you should go
or
first on
Gerrard?
this.
What's that, sorry?
That's difficult.
Lampard or Gerrard, mate?
Gerrard.
Lampard.
Gerrard. No, easy. Gerrard. Easily Gerrard. Easily Gerrard. And it's not even a debate. It really isn't. It's Gerrard all day long.
But Frank Lampard, he scores goals.
Yeah. But Gerrard, mate. Gerrard all day long. Easily. It's not a debate. Gerrard is better than Lampard. So much better than Lampard.
I think Daniel knows his answer now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult to choose between them, isn't it?
It's not even a debate. It really isn't. It really isn't. How can you guys debate it? Listen, Lampard was a great player. I'm not taking nothing away from Frank Lampard.
Well, they're two different positions as well. Gerrard wasn't as attacking as Lampard was he? Lampard would run into the box, wouldn't he?
He played in different positions though, Gerrard, didn't he? Because he started off.
Lampard was more box to box, wasn't he? Where
You know the best goal I seen Gerrard score, right? Yeah, was the they played West. After the year after we won the FA Cup, played West Ham, and he scored that goal from like.
The Thunderbolt, yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt,
See, quality goal that was. Absolutely quality.
That was madness, That was madness. They had a few belters in that game, in that final game. They had a few belters. I remember West Ham also scoring an audacious, mad goal, like from a cross and literally went in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Tyrone says, Arsenal won't keep Martinelli for long. Juventus, PSG, Real Madrid or Barca will sign him.
I just hope Martinelli stays a bit longer because we've seen so many players go to Barcelona and Real Madrid and get swallowed up by the occasion.
Yeah, they just don't take that next step.
That's why I think a player like Upamecano should come to, say, like either Arsenal, Man United, before going to Barcelona or Real Madrid. Because we've seen players, like I say, make that step too early in their career, and then it's not worked out.
Yeah.
Just Bayern now working their way through.
Yeah, Bayern are just.
Yeah, they're looking more comfortable on the ball.
Bayern are just literally controlling the game now.
Haaland hasn't looked very good today, I must say. He's been very off the ball. His touch has been very heavy. Yeah, he hasn't really looked good today at all, really.
Got to be tired or something. I'm not really sure, but
yeah, he might be feeling the effects from last Saturday already. He's not really 100% fit, ready to go yet. They're just giving the ball away now, Dortmund.
Free kick
Looking a bit tired.
Free kick to Dortmund.
Is that Hakimi on the floor? Yeah.
Free kick to Dortmund. Goretzka tripped him.
Hakimi will be called back to Real Madrid, mate. He'll be called back because he's one for the future to be considered. I don't see Dortmund is gonna just hold on to him. They're probably gonna get him back, recall him.
Let's go get a drink, lads.
Okay.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Yeah, fire up them likes, everybody. Fire up them likes and do
smash
subscribe.
The likes, guys. Smash the likes.
Smash the likes. Smash subscribe as well, and share as well. Sharing is a big part of this, helping this channel grow. So share it in pages. I know a lot of you have got pages, so share it onto your page. Really appreciate that.
Sharing is caring.
What are we on for likes and subscribers? Are we still on the same? Or
we are on. Let me close it and then open it up again.
We got 416 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
23 likes.
23 likes. So come on, guys. I want to get to at least 30 likes on this video.
Right, we've got a question from Liam Damon.
Yeah.
He wants to know what do you guys think of the Eric Cantona kick on the fan?
Kung Fu kick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. There was two sides of the story for this incident. This Eric Cantona incident. It seems like it's many of us can say it's not nature of a player to just go and kick at a fan like that, but it depends on the pressure as well, because there was reports that suggesting that the fan that was taking a dig at him was practically insulting his mother and his family and stuff like that. If things are going too sensitive and very inappropriate, and back then you don't have this stewards just manning the seatings and all this stuff, so players had practically an easy access.
What a shot.
So yeah, that's the thing that happened. I guess,
shit. Oh,
he just defended
defended. Oh, Hummel's just
defended his dignity, I suppose. That's the way I look at it,
Yeah, there's always a line that if you cross it, sometimes people snap.
Hummel's that was a defensive error, he made a right old cock up at that.
Yeah, take your time, Melina. Go have a good lunch, all right? Stay safe.
Yeah, no worries, Melina. No worries at all.
Making me hungry now when you said that.
We got again.
Because that food I made yesterday with you, that chicken and rice.
So currently eight people watching live. So do smash the like and subscribe if you are new. For anybody who's joined late as well, it's Bayern Munich 1-0 up.
1-0 up. BYB.
Dortmund.
Omar asked a question. Do you think that Dortmund have enough to win this game and keep their title hopes alive?
I'm not sure. Probably not. But
Yeah,
it just depends. Like just depends how much they want it, doesn't it?
yeah.
I don't
They're
think so.
definitely
I don't
they're,
think
they're,
so.
they're definitely missing that famous yellow wall, aren't they? Sancho's on the ball though. Sancho's on the ball.
Go on.
Oh, I literally just
Welcome
done
back,
Muller.
Sam.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
He literally just done Muller, didn't he? There, Sancho.
Yeah.
They did it was a bad pass that and lost the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the beer, I guess.
No. Have you ever seen red beer? Well, you can get red beer. That's true actually.
I'd be colorblind, I guess.
Colorblind.
Cheers, buddy. I got the Sprite.
Sprite.
Cheers, big up to everyone in the chat. Cheers.
Yeah.
Big up, guys. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, Liam. Yeah, Bayern are comfortable at the moment. They're looking to get that second, and once it's done, game over.
Yeah. Simply, there's a very interesting
Guys, I'm
one
going to be
down
back
here,
in a second.
Skriniar.
Yeah.
Yes, okay,
I'm going to be back. Keep an eye on the chats. Keep an eye on the chats for me, and keep reminding everybody to fire them lights up. And
Okay.
Sure thing, Daniel. Sure thing. No, there's this interesting part here that they ask on thoughts on Skriniar.
Yeah, the Inter Milan centre-back.
I'm wondering why aren't we linked to him? Because he is good, and the other guy, I suppose, like another guy from PSG as well. Who's that guy? He scored against Manchester United as well. I'm not really sure of his name.
Kimpembe.
Yes, yeah. I was wondering why aren't we going after these players, because these are practically much more cheaper option than the most sought out after Upamecano, Koulibaly, and players like this, And if you look at the other side, Konate and all these guys, you might as well can go with Kimpembe or Skriniar, because these players are as well. They're decent, They're good. They're an upgrade on what we have right now. So what are your thoughts on that, mate?
Well, we were linked to Kimpembe, weren't we, last season?
I think
and
so,
then
yeah.
Man United were heavily linked with Skriniar, however you say it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the price wasn't that bad as well. I don't know about Kimpembe. I can't remember. In all honesty, I can't remember the reason why the deal fell through. Because they were playing, they were using Marquinhos and Thiago Silva as their starting centre backs.
Yeah, the Brazilians, yeah.
Yeah, even though they're cracking on like aging a bit, and then Kimpembe just got dropped. I don't know if he was injured or something. But yeah, I don't know why. I can't remember why we pulled out of the deal. But Skriniar is tough defender. Looks like someone.
It's one of the no-nonsense defenders,
Yeah,
it's one of the no-nonsense guys.
Oh, Haaland just missed a shot there.
oh,
Just got deflected wide. Got deflected wide.
Jesus
Is that
Christ!
Boateng sitting on the floor?
Yeah, it's Boateng.
hit
Hit his back. Hit his back, didn't it? Or is his
Watch the
shoulder?
slow-mo. Yeah, it hits like his.
It's his arm.
Yeah.
Oh. Do they have VAR in the Bundesliga?
Yeah. They've not checked it though. Oh no, it's an injury or something. Something's happened. Hummels. Ouch. Hummels is down. Now he's up.
Hummels.
What happened there?
I am on the ground. I can't get up.
Beer is one of the famous beer down. Oh, Tiger Beer. Tiger Beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Malaysia, isn't it? Yeah, Tiger. SOS, the Tiger ate my family. SOS, the Tiger ate my family. Remember that Dr. Bombay? Did you guys have him over there?
Dr. Bombay, yeah, mate, yeah. You remember, right?
SOS, the Tiger got my family. Tiger ate my family.
I'll share that in Twitter later. Simpy, we were discussing the Hangover characters, right? You remember what was it? We gave Sam as who?
You said it was the Bradley Cooper guy, the character he plays. I can't remember. I still didn't check his name, actually, the character's name.
What? In what film?
Hangover.
Oh, Hangover, Bradley Cooper. Am I Bradley Cooper? Is that who I am?
Pretty much the
Phil.
guy that does the fucked up stuff. Phil.
Yeah.
You wanna know who's Stu, man? Stu is Simpy up there.
Hmm.
The dentist.
The glasses, yeah. So who's the guy Zach Galifianakis plays? I can't remember. What's his character's name again?
Alan.
Alan.
You're looking at it.
Yeah. Kevin's Alan. Okay.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. They brought in they pretty much brought a lot of involvement in that movie. You know, it was one of the highlights. You know, Mike Tyson appeared.
Hangover is fantastic. It's one of my favorite ever comedies by far.
It's crazy. And one of that guys, who's the other guy that keeps going missing? You know, at the start of all the movies, he appears in the starting part and comes out back right at the end.
Yeah,
you know?
Doug, isn't it? That's called his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Doug.
Yeah. The first one they get hold of, I think it's Doug, is a black drug dealer.
Don't call me that shit, man. Black Doug. No, just Doug.
Yeah, it's great films. Hangover. I mean, two was okay, but I thought 3 wasn't really that
3
good.
was off the radar. 2, the Thailand was dope.
That was pretty good too. Yeah, Stu getting married.
Oh, Dortmund are on the attack here.
Yeah, come on.
Yep.
Oh, nice cross. Switched it. Oh, come on, guys. They just need to shoot a bit more. They're a bit like Arsenal. They just pass it around too much. You need to shoot a bit more.
They're just trying to walk it into the back of the net. Come on.
I guess Wenger is making a special appearance down there in Dortmund. I'm pretty much scared to take a shot.
What's going on in the chat, guys? Because I'm scrolling through it, but I think I'm miles behind.
No worries, Dan.
We're up to date. We're up to date, really.
Are we up to
You're
date?
catching up with all the chat, yeah.
Yeah. Liam was just asking if it's like Cobra. Did you answer that one, Kevin?
The beer, if it's like Cobra. Is Tiger a bit like Cobra? I don't know. I think it's a
No, not exactly. Exactly. It's pretty much different.
Kevin, what's your favorite drink then?
Pretty much anything alcohol, I would say. Anything alcohol. Because the beers down here, we have Tiger, Carlsberg, Heineken, and then a few Japanese beers. So most of us, we often take the Japanese beer down here. We don't tend to go with the local.
Can you get JD in Malaysia?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's one island in Malaysia, Daniel, which I reckon if you were to come down to Malaysia, I think you should go to Langkawi. There's an island called Langkawi. It's the duty-free island. So if virtually every end of the year, school holidays, I'd be hopping on down to Langkawi, get the duty-free bottles, duty-free cigars, cigarettes, and stuff like this. Just move on down there. It's everything at a very cheap rate, You can get like a bottle of JD for virtually like, if I were to convert the damn rate, it's probably about £2 a bottle of JD.
Wow. £2 for a bottle of JD. Mate, I'm getting on the next flight to Malaysia.
I was just going to say, see you tomorrow.
I'm getting on the next flight to Malaysia. Fuck all the quarantine rules. I'm coming out there to get the.
We often do that, We often go there for 3 days. Yeah.
I do want to come to Malaysia though, because it is a beautiful part of the world. Like the closest I've been to Malaysia is Singapore when I stopped off on the way to Australia. I had like a layover at Changi Airport in Singapore. But yeah, I do want to come to Malaysia. It's a beautiful part of the world, and I've got friends who have been to Malaysia, and I've got friends who have been to Kuala Lumpur and that, and say it's really nice.
Yeah, all of you guys should come in down there, man. All of you guys. You probably get hammered in Langkawi.
Where in Malaysia are you, Kevin? Are you close to Kuala Lumpur?
I'm in the capital, Kuala Lumpur.
Okay.
I'm stuck in the capital, so pretty much, yeah, it's kind of expensive. Everything is similar like what you guys face in London. You know, everything is all over the ceiling prices down here. You know, every single thing, everywhere you go, it's pretty much expensive. So might as well I just get out of town to get something more cheaper.
Right.
How about you, Sam? You're in Oslo?
Yeah, we're very expensive here. Very expensive.
Yeah.
I'm just outside of Oslo. I'm in a city called Drammen. It's about about 35, 40-minute drive just south of Oslo.
Oh, so that's pretty much near to the capital as well.
Yeah, it's very close to Oslo. You could say it's close. It's yellow card to Müller. He just had a hard tackle there on the Dortmund player.
Yeah, Arsenal Vogs said his favourite drink's cider, and he said, yeah, when the clubs and pubs open and stuff, he's gonna get smashed because he's not had a drink since the virus started.
I echo that, man. I echo that.
Yeah.
I and Sam probably had a head start on that.
So Sam, we've got to do a watch along and drink and a watch along. It'll be good fun.
Yeah.
And do a shot for every corner or something like that. No, not a shot, but like a sip or something like that for every corner, and every yellow card take a shot or something like that. That'd be cool.
That's cool. How about you, Stu? You joining in, Stu?
Can do, yeah. I just have to go to the shop and get something, depending on when we do it.
I wonder who's Leslie. I wonder who's Leslie.
Nitesh.
Nitesh is... Dude, that's so offensive, man. Nitesh probably wouldn't like it.
Leslie, is that the Chinese guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal Vlogs, it's 1-0 Bayern, and
It's
pretty much Bayern
slow,
are dominating most of the game. And Dortmund have had a couple of chances, but whenever they get the ball, they're just hunted down.
Hey, what? Whoever said 2-1 to Dortmund, it could still happen, you know.
Yeah. I didn't expect Dortmund to be like this. I thought they'd at least...
They seem a little flat, you know. They seem a little flat.
Yeah, they're flattened a little bit, haven't they, in the second half?
Yeah, true, Tyrone. Yeah, Dortmund's struggling, and this isn't even Bayern Munich's best 11. It's true.
Even Lewandowski as well is pretty much quiet as well. So I think the wingers are the ones that's making the crucial runs, you know.
Yeah, it's Koeman. Koeman's had loads of chances, and he's mucked up a couple of times. But who's this coming on for Dortmund? This guy looks so young. What the heck? Don't know who that is.
How are we doing for likes at the moment?
We are on. Oops, wrong stream. We are on 23 likes.
Still 23.
Come on, smash the likes. Smash the likes.
Smash the
on,
likes,
people.
guys.
Still on 23. Well, we're on 416.
If you haven't liked it,
well.
give it a like.
Come on,
Share the
everyone.
content. Get people in.
Simpy, you're doing watch along as well, mate? Tomorrow, I guess?
Yeah, I want to see if you're not doing anything, if any of you three want to join me.
Which one are you doing?
I was going to do the RB Leipzig game.
Leipzig game, right?
Yeah, I did it
Who are they
last week.
playing?
They are They're playing Hertha Berlin, so Piatek.
Hertha Berlin.
Yeah. So I was going to do that tomorrow at 5:20 start for 5:30 kickoff. If any of you want to jump in with me. If you're not,
See how that goes. If I'm back by then, I know I'm out. Might be out by that time still, but I'll see if I'm back.
okay.
Yeah. I'm definitely up for it. I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. I'll have to double check, but I think, to be honest, there's not really a lot going on at the moment. Yeah. Can't really go anywhere, is it?
No, exactly. Have you seen? There's a game on after this as well. Bayer Leverkusen, so Havertz.
Yeah.
7:30
That's a good game as well.
Big up football with Brownie, and yeah, true, Jackie. You need to do overhead kick, Emre Can. I think Nitesh's in the lobby. I think Daniel. He's just sent a message to the private chat.
Oh, did you send him the link?
Big up, Adam.
I think
Big up, Adam, in the chat.
He's in our group. He's in our, that Twitter, in the Twitter chat group. He's in there.
Yeah, we created a group.
Did you put the link in there? Let me add him in. I'll add him in.
I think the one that the one that you sent earlier.
Yeah.
He's in that group.
Yeah. What did he say?
He's in. He's like in the waiting.
Oh yeah, I know he's in there. What does he want added to the stream?
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. Let me go and do that. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, come on in.
Wait, has Holland been subbed off? No.
There we go.
Yeah, he's been subbed off.
Yeah.
So Nitesh is in the house.
Nitesh is in the house, guys. We've got another guest, latecomer. How are you, Nitesh?
Here he is.
Big up, Nitesh.
Thank you. I kind of got bored of the game. I mean, it's like a B grade Dortmund versus a B grade Bayern Munich happening. So
no worries, my
it's
friend.
not
No worries. No worries. Listen, you're welcome. Very welcome on the channel, and it's good to have you on.
Yeah, thank you. And it isn't. I mean, I don't think the teams are playing at their very best. I think it's because of the pandemic, and post that probably they are just recovering and getting back to their full fitness. And we could even see Lewandowski taking a hard tackle in the first half.
What a save!
For me, they started at a high tempo, and then they sort of flattened out a bit. I don't think they're fully up to full fitness yet. They're just getting into. They're getting into full fitness now. It takes them 3 or 4 games to get there,
Perisic is coming on.
I think that will be the same situation with the Premier League as well. Hopefully, Liverpool lose a few games in that time.
It's going to take 2 or 3 games at least 3 games for them to get into their stride. And Holland's off. Holland had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. He looked completely out of sorts.
He has had a terrible game, Haaland. He has had an absolute terrible game.
He had the first touch of a rapist.
In the first half, he had a chance to run through. He even beat one of the defenders, but then he slowed down as if he was probably like Mesut Ozil.
Only 1-0 though. It does look like Bayern are a bit comfortable with it though.
Yeah, practically going to finish off this game with this scoreline. I don't see them like defending. I don't see Dortmund even like scoring as well. They're pretty much laid back, I would say.
Yeah,
but the thing I don't understand is where is Sancho? What is happening? I'm not understanding.
He's been playing out on the left, hasn't he? He came on, didn't he? Played out on the left.
Yeah, he's only had a few touches.
I mean, why wasn't he starting the game firstly? And I mean, why is he on the bench? That is one concern for me as well. I mean, are those rumors actually working out that he's leaving?
No, come on, stop. This isn't the Mumbai Express.
But you need to remember, we work on such rumors. So he's not playing. He's not started, I think, the 3 games the 2 games so far.
Well,
What's
Dortmund got a
going
free
on
kick here.
What's going on in the
Kick
chat?
23 yards.
What's going on in the chat, Simpy? What we we up to date?
Yeah, Omar was saying, there's no way back for Dortmund. The game's done. Yeah, Brownie's saying he's never rated German football, and then Omar saying as well the game's is getting boring, which is kind of true now.
Flat, yeah.
The free kick was straight at Neuer. It was just the free kick, so nothing happened there.
And I got a lot of comments in the WhatsApp groups that the Dortmund keeper Burki could have done better for that goal. I mean, the chip was very far out, and he got his hand to it. He should have probably been a bit stronger to that.
Yeah, he could have done better. He was a bit far off his line, as you said, and he could have probably maybe pushed the ball over. But it was a bit weak with his hand there.
So, do you guys think if this is a win for Bayern, it's over, the title race?
It's going to be hard to catch them now. I think.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Another.
They just attack.
No.
What did Muller do there? What the heck was that?
Muller's just fucked that right up. Jesus Christ.
Muller's having an off day. He's having an off day here.
Yeah.
Mind you saying that, Hummels is having a bit of a Mayor game as well. And people wanted Hummels at Arsenal. Listen, I'm not so sure.
Well, he's not quite what he used to be. I mean, Hummels was better a few years ago.
But he did make a good few tackles, and he was pushing away Alphonso Davies off the ball in the first half quite comfortably. So he's had a mixed game, I would say. Not as worst.
Sancho's on the ball. Here we go. Go on, Sancho.
Go on, Sancho. My eyes are watching.
Yeah, I agree with what Jackie's mentioned.
Sancho's on the left. Coming down the left now, Sancho. What's he going to do?
Jackie is saying Bayern is practically parking the bus with a 1-0 scoreline. I totally agree. I think that's what they're trying to call off the game.
Fucking idiot! What are you doing? Gee, what a should have scored that.
Absolute sitter.
They missed a great chance in front of goal.
Yeah, should have buried that. Jesus.
Dortmund is at Hazard.
Way offside.
Oh, he should have buried that.
Yeah, but what was Boateng telling him? Boateng was having a go at him.
Yeah, he's offside.
You mean I think the run he made, I guess.
But it would be fun if all the Premier League teams drop their form and become slow as hell, and Arsenal remains the same. Then we'll be able to beat them all.
Do you know what? I like your optimism. I really do. I tell you what, if Dortmund get a point out of this, it will be a better point for Dortmund than it will be for Bayern.
Yeah, I agree. If, like Nitesh mentioned, if the team's performance go down, I'd reckon Arsenal's performance would go tenfolds down, Probably Mustafi would be playing far even worse,
But all Granit Xhaka might become the fastest midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I've seen drunken snails move quicker than him.
He'd probably beat Mo Farah and then...
Natesh's favourite player's coming on.
Which player?
Oh,
Mario.
One of the players that we were linked.
Mario Götze. Natesh's favourite.
I said I wouldn't take him at Arsenal.
Do you know what, Go Right? Does anybody else? How old is Götze? Because he seems to have been around for absolutely ever.
Yeah, because he came in at a young age at Dortmund. He started at a young age. He's only 27.
Yeah, he seems like he's been around for absolutely ever. Where is he going? Where is he going then, Götze?
He's going to go to Arsenal.
He's going home. He's going home to his bed and he's sleeping there. He's not doing anything. I mean, after a performance like this season, still Dortmund doesn't want him at the club. That tells you miles about what quality they are expecting, and they're not happy with probably what he's doing for them.
Yeah, Piss check off and go.
This is where he comes and scores 2 goals and turns it around.
How about Simpy?
Yeah.
And Nitesh will be like, Nick, good night.
Sign him
Simpy,
up.
how about Marco Rios, mate? Marco Rios, is he still playing or retired?
He's injured again.
Dude, that guy, you gotta put him out of his misery, man.
He comes back and he plays so well, and then he
He
just
got on the
gets
feet.
injured.
He got on the FIFA cover. Then,
Gertson nearly scored.
Oh my god, true. Why did he pass it? He should have just shot. Oh,
Barca should
what a
have gone on his
save!
own.
What a save!
He should have gone on his own.
I think now I understood why Arsenal wants Götze. He'll overpass and overplay like we always tend to do.
That's a requirement. That's a minimum requirement Arsenal need, right?
Yeah, exactly why they signed Nicolas Pepe. Exactly why they signed Nicolas Pepe.
Yeah, I agree, Nitesh. I agree, mate.
Yeah, true Tyrone. That was a super save. That was a good save from Neuer.
And I'll just read
10
one
minutes
comment
to
I want
go. Dortmund have got 10 minutes to turn this around or get something out of this game.
I just wanted to respond to this Omar's comment, which he said Götze has done fuck all since the World Cup final. He was doing nothing at the World Cup as well. All he did was luckily come on and score that final winning goal. I mean, he was being used for 10-15 odd minutes from the bench, and that's about it. He was not good enough to be in the first team. So that was when he was in his prime, so-called prime. And now that's been like a decade ago, almost a decade ago. So if you consider that and this Götze, I mean, there's no comparison now between the two, and Bayern didn't want him. They sold him back to Dortmund. So why will Arsenal take him?
Yeah.
Oh, we do take him. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Keep firing them likes up.
His prime was even prior to the World Cup. I mean, during the World Cup also, he was just not that good. Otherwise, he would have been in the first team.
True. He's going to sign for us now, isn't he? Natesha's going to get a shirt with Götze on the back. He's going to score a hat-trick on his first game. And then waving at Nitesh.
Mkhitaryan did exactly the same thing. Yeah, Mkhitaryan did exactly the same thing. He came into Arsenal, the swap deal.
Oh,
he had a
Lewandowski
hat-trick of
at the
assists.
post. Lewandowski at the post. He's actually Lewandowski's literally his first shot on goal in the game.
There'll be a competition between Xhaka and Götze, who's the slowest of them all.
So let me ask you this, guys, right? Would you, like, obviously, if Aubameyang leaves, would you guys take Lewandowski? I would consider it because I think he's a good player.
Yeah, I
He
would
won't come to Arsenal.
definitely take him.
He'll never
But the
come to
question
Arsenal.
is, will he come to Arsenal? Yeah, I agree, Nitesh.
Like I said, I'd only swap Aubameyang if it meant getting somebody of quality, either Lewandowski or Griezmann, or somebody of that quality.
I would take Griezmann over Lewandowski because Griezmann is still, I mean, he has the potential of winning us individual games. Lewandowski also does. But then I don't think Lewandowski will want to come to a club like Arsenal. Griezmann will probably still make the move if he gets the chance. Because Griezmann has been overshadowed at Barca. He's not the kind of player who can play in a team with a bigger player like Messi. So I don't feel that he's going to stay at Barca for too long. He's just gone there for whatever contract he's been offered and the chance to play for another club apart from Atletico Madrid. But I think he may use Barca as a stepping stone and then move away to another club in the future.
Yeah. He needs a focal point. Yeah.
I always thought Griezmann was like 26 or something, but he's 30 next year.
Yeah, the age is kind
really
of a
old.
factor because if you were to see all the Barcelona players as well, the players that we are linked, most of the players are getting swallowed not by the league in Barcelona, it's practically by Messi. So any players that go there, you remember that Alexis Sanchez, prior to we getting him, he was nothing. He was like just an average player in Barcelona. But as soon as he came to Arsenal, he literally light up Arsenal, It's because he's the focal point at Arsenal. So, yeah, Griezmann can do the same impact.
Yeah, not exactly. He was nothing at Barca, but the thing was, he was always overshadowed by Messi. No matter how many
Yeah.
30, 40, or 20, 30 goals, whatever he scored, he would never be as compared to anything more than like just a support system for Messi to prosper and like score goals. But when he came to Arsenal, obviously he became the better player because he was the only one who was the best player in our team at that point of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ozil can't score. Ozil never wanted to probably score. He just keeps passing the ball around to everyone else to take a shot. So it became all about Alexis.
Pass.
Yeah, it became all about Sanchez and the goal scoring machine that he became.
5 minutes to go in this game, and
This game is done and dusted, mate. This game is done.
I can't see. I don't know if Dortmund get one goal, like it's going to make a interesting.
I think the Bundesliga clubs must be hoping that Dortmund can actually score at least one. Otherwise, the title race is nearly done.
Yeah, because Leverkusen are playing in 15 minutes as well, so that'd really help them.
Yeah.
If it was a 1-1.
I can't wait for La Liga to come back, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's true, Dan. That's true.
Yeah,
You gotta do more watch along.
Don't get me wrong, I can't wait for Premier League to come back, but yeah, La Liga as well. And there's more, I don't know, like La Liga's more competitive than the Bundesliga.
If the Premier League comes back on, I can't wait for the Champions League to come back on, because then Liverpool fans will be all like, we are winning the Premier League, and I'll be like, but you're out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
So we got
Bayern's making a change.
Football Brownie, every time he's watched Lewandowski, he was quiet, and that's for both Bayern and Poland. He's never rated him because of what he's seen with his own eyes. And yeah,
I don't know whether Lewandowski would be able to do a lot in the Premier League or not. I mean, the Bundesliga is like a free pass for all strikers. Go out there and break records. It's like that. I mean, we won't bother you with too many strong defenders, but you can go out and enjoy yourselves. It's like that kind of a league right now. And the only place I think where they play serious football and then get knocked out is the Champions League. So I don't know whether he will be able to do much in the Premier League or not.
I don't know. He's a brilliant player. I'm sure he'd smash it.
No, I do understand, but do you think that with this squad, Bayern can actually win the Champions League? I don't think so.
Don't you? I do. They're in for a chance this year as well. But they've got an Asian squad as well.
Because I have heard a lot of fans say that they beat Spurs, they beat Chelsea, but those two teams are not in their prime right now. Chelsea is struggling, Spurs is struggling. So those two teams got hammered by Bayern. That is understandable. But then if a Bayern Munich comes against maybe an Atletico Madrid, or probably if they had faced off a Liverpool kind of team, I don't think they would have been able to beat them.
Yeah, we have seen it. We have seen it with Liverpool last year. You know, when Bayern really struggled against Liverpool. If you noticed, you know, Liverpool just had them on the toes. You just see one long ball. I remember Sadio Mane's goal against Bayern. Just one long ball from Van Dijk, and they were pretty open, you know. And Mane just twisted and turned newer, finish, goal. That's how Liverpool play. And I don't think so Bayern has the right age criteria of players to just cope with the growing demands of the Champions League and the league as well.
Oh, so, Muller just...
Did he score?
He could have put that to bed. No. Yeah, he could have put... What a miss that was.
It's the same as Barcelona. Barcelona's got a really Asian squad.
National team now. Exactly why Muller is not in the national team now.
Apparently 7 people watching live. Like I say, if you're new, subscribe and like. Keep firing them likes up. I'd really appreciate that. What are we going in the? What have we got in the chat, Simpy? What have we got?
Back up to where we've got. Tyrone was saying, yeah, even if Messi had 4 players around him, players still give him the ball, which is true. Yeah, Omar saying as well, the game's done and dusted, and he can't see a way back for Dortmund, which is true, and we've got just added time now to do.
Yeah.
Javi Martinez came back on, and Gnabry was taken off, and then Football
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Football Brownie's looking forward to La Liga. Melina says, big up Nitesh, back again.
Yeah.
Big up Nitesh.
Back again.
Big up Melina.
Football Brownie, lads, I've been down the garage, and thank God I did, because the amount of nonsense I'm hearing from you lot. Lads, you're all great. Thanks, Adam. Always know you get a good compliment from someone from the valleys and Brecon Beacons.
But I always wanted to ask Adam, what's in that brownie?
Yeah, what's in your brownie, mate?
Yeah. I thought you were in Spain, not Amsterdam. You know what I mean?
Yes, the mashed brownies.
Yeah.
The edibles.
Stay out of them coffee bars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think for that. Oh no, maybe not. I thought it was for that penalty because he shoulder barged him, and then now he's speaking to the managers in trouble.
Is it VAR?
The Bayern manager's in trouble, I think. Oh no, it's fine. Is it fine? I think it's that shoulder barge. He was so angry about it on Lewandowski. I think they're playing on. I thought it was VAR because the way he ran to the side, it was like he's checking the screen. Yeah, it's fine. Play on. I wish it was a penalty.
Ooh.
Then that'd be another Lewandowski goal.
It was a bit more than a shoulder barge, to be honest, wasn't it? I mean,
I don't get why. Yeah, they didn't even. They just played on. Just on. It was on purpose. Oh well.
More than a shoulder barge, just completely mullered him, didn't he?
Yeah, he completely Thomas mullered him.
Adam just said it's a family secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but this match has been a bit disappointing, to be honest. I thought there'd be more goals. I thought there'd be more action.
Didn't I? I said to you it would be a close encounter.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more goals, though, you know.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more goals, but it's been
3 players, yeah. Yeah, go on, Daniel.
It's been a close, it's been close without goals.
You guys should start a watch along with the mains games. You'll enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that defense was hopeless. We saw that, didn't we? We was watching that.
Yeah.
My God, they were shite.
That was like
every game.
That was like watching Arsenal. It was like watching Arsenal, wasn't it?
We got 10 seconds left, everyone.
1-0 to Bayern. Looks like that's the way it's going to end now.
Yeah.
The 3 players that mattered the most in this match: Haaland, Sancho, and Lewandowski. All 3 of them just had a quiet game, I guess.
So obviously Bayern Munich have won the title. Then
it's going to be difficult to take it from them with that 7-point lead.
It's game over.
That's it.
Yeah.
Game over.
Just done.
3 points to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, game over.
So Bayern are 4 points ahead in the league now.
How many games left, mate?
Yeah, how many matches is left?
How many do they do?
This is their 28th game now, and they do 34 because they're only 18 teams.
They do 36. So 34. Yeah, 34. Sorry.
34. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's only 6 games for Bayern and Borussia.
Yeah.
And that gives Leipzig the chance to get up to the same points as Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
even the
also,
goal difference is not that bad. Only one goal difference.
What did you guys make of it? Obviously, it wasn't the goal fest.
Disappointed, to be honest.
Goal fest that we all thought it was.
A bit disappointed if I'm honest.
And watch it now. The other game, the Leverkusen game, will probably be a lot more entertaining.
I wonder if Havertz will score another goal or two. I mean, he's got two braces in a row.
Should have done a watch along for that game as well.
Yeah, Havertz has got two braces in a row. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what he does today.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's proper mad. It is. It's one of them, isn't it? Like it seems to be since the Bundesliga's come back, it seems to be fits and starts. So like you'll have certain games that are not quite up to speed. Then you'll have certain games that you think, oh yeah, they're kicking on now. And then you just watch another game and it's just like, yeah, you can tell that they've not played much football recently. And I think that's what it could be. I think that's what it could be like when the Premier League returns.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a case of 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, and then another 3 steps forward and another 2 steps back kind of situation.
Yeah. It's going to take them 3 or 4 games to get into it, you know, get to full match fitness. I see football with Brownie. Football with Brownie is really nice. Should host a Cardiff City watch along and have you all on the show. Well, we're going to do a mass sleeping session. Then is that what we're going to do? We'll all sit and go to sleep.
Maybe next time they play. Maybe next time they play Arsenal. Yeah.
Maybe next time Cardiff City makes it to the Premier League.
Yeah, so that'll basically never then.
that'll be in another century or something.
In an alternate reality.
We kid.
Yeah, you know, sheep shagging doesn't count as fitness training. Or it doesn't for Cardiff City. Do you know what I mean? If you play for Cardiff, it does.
Fitness training.
10 rounds with a sheep. There you go. Fitness training.
But I think if Dortmund scored an early goal, probably things would have been more intense because Bayern would have wanted to win.
Yeah.
So Dortmund should have actually tried to score in one of those chances that they created, but they didn't.
Yeah, Dortmund had a few chances, but they weren't really connecting on them, were they? And Haaland wasn't very good today. He was off form today.
All of them pretty much quiet this week, yeah. Except for Mainz.
Yeah, I think Haaland was thinking that I don't want to piss off my next club.
Yeah.
Football Brownie, we shag them, but you lot eat them afterwards. And that's why it tastes. That's why the lamb tastes so salty, isn't it?
Yeah. Jesus God, I used to like lamb. I used to like lamb as well, but I think
not touching that lamb now, and all the Welsh have been there.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
So who's man of the match then? Who would you say? Kimmich for me then. Kimmich was good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that so I can answer.
The goal was good. The goal was good, and he played well throughout.
What was that simply? Sorry.
Oh yeah, Tyrone was asking as well. Who's man of the match? I was trying to find it on Google, but I couldn't seem to find anything.
I think it'll be Kimmich.
Yeah,
it's going to be the goal scorer, isn't it?
So the only thing
they must have just said that. They must have just said that this game was so shit that we don't want to give a man of the match.
It's actually so positive, aren't you? You're so positive.
The thing is, the goal was very audacious. You know, the chip was amazing, and
goal was outstanding. It literally the way he took it was just like.
And he played well throughout as well. Kimmich is a good player. He's a very highly rated deep lying playmaker, defensive midfielder. You know, he plays out left as well for Bayern now as well. He sort of plays all over.
And Arsenal will never get linked.
No, he's highly rated.
No, we get linked with everyone, but we don't buy anyone.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. The papers just do it for the fun of it, don't they? The same with Man United. Every single player in the world is always linked to Man United. It's just like they automatically put them in there.
There's a guy named Jesus Corona linked with Manchester United today.
Jesus Corona.
Jesus Corona.
Jesus Corona. Oh, bloody hell.
Yes,
I must say, I haven't really heard of him.
He's actually
I
a player, Jesus Corona.
I don't
I
want to
wonder
see
how they
anything,
commented in the game, mate.
anything with the name Corona in it. I don't want to, Corona beer, Corona.
Oh.
Listen, just had enough.
I
of
was going
Corona.
to put a title in an article. Manchester United want Corona in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Corona. Get some Corona.
had enough of Corona.
That's what I said at the beginning, and people didn't really catch on to it. But I said, at the beginning when the virus started to break out, I said Ray Parlour tested positive for Corona Light.
Yeah, one of his side effects was Lyme's disease.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is now? Wouldn't it? Could you imagine it? If there was a footballer named COVID, and he had the shirt number 19, COVID-19. Yeah, could you imagine that?
Oh, bloody
Now,
hell! Yeah.
Coming off
I would
number,
just like
coming
to
off
correct
number
one
9, Lacazette coming on number 19, COVID.
Yeah, I just want to correct.
Where
one
was
thing.
it? Where was it?
Sorry. Go
In
ahead.
what country was it in where somebody named their children COVID and Corona?
Oh, bloody
Jesus
hell.
Christ, man.
Probably America.
Yeah. Was it? No, I think it might have been somewhere in India. But somebody named their babies COVID and Corona. I see it come off.
Nitish, enlighten us.
I think it was
I don't
like
know those
Sky
Indians.
News or something. Yeah. I'll have to
I don't
find
know those Indians. Yeah. I think it was India. People have weird fantasies here. But yeah, I just wanted to correct one thing. He was linked with Chelsea, not Manchester United. He's a 27-year-old Mexican player from Porto. So that's the guy linked with Chelsea instead of Sancho now.
Chelsea are gonna go big this summer. Chelsea are gonna go big this summer.
Oh, who are they going to get? Who are they going to get?
They got the Hazard money. They got the Champions League money. They got quite a lot of money, to spend. So yeah.
They miss Hazard though. Chelsea miss Hazard.
I think they brought an equal replacement in the like of Hakim Ziyech. So we'll see what Ziyech is all about.
Well,
but
it'll be
they
interesting
do
to see
need a.
Yeah.
Don't.
But
Every
that's
time
what-
somebody mentions that guy's name, I just get flipping annoyed that Arsenal had the chance to sign him, and because we persisted with Mesut Ozil, we decided, that we did, and he wanted to come to Arsenal as well.
Yeah, he wanted to come to Arsenal.
Yeah, and it's just, I bet he comes to the Premier League and absolutely rips it up.
Yeah. That would be typical. Another player we could have had.
Another player. We're like the nearly club. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the team we could have had. You look at the team we could have had. Czech in goal back when he was brilliant. When he was up and coming from. We was looking at him when he was at Sparta Prague. We were looking at him then. We were interested in him then. We didn't go for him.
It's like supporting Arsenal is just, it's hard at
Van
times.
Dijk,
You know what I mean? You get offered the best players and you turn it down. It's like, nah.
Yeah, we were linked with Van Dijk when he was up at Celtic. Didn't go for him, and so there's loads of players like that. You can just loads have been through our youth academy that we could have had.
Yeah, and that's why I said once on Sony's channel that I would probably take a swap deal for maybe an Aubameyang and Icardi or Lacazette and Partey, rather than giving the recruitment team that money in their hands and then they will fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the recruitment's been terrible. That's the problem. We have actually spent money. It's just what they've spent the money on that's been the major problem for us. That's what's happened.
And they got in Pepe for such a huge amount. Now they will have to spend, I think, this window as well, paying the club off, paying Lille off.
Well,
I think
they're only paying them in yearly instalments, aren't they? So it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So we'll have money, but I don't know how much.
Yeah, probably they'll come in. They'll say that, oh yeah, COVID has affected us, so we practically have to pay installment for Pepe's money as well. So yeah, we got no money.
They're going
We
to
are a
say
big
that.
club.
That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, "Oh, because we're suffering effects from the pandemic and we can't spend." 10 years down the line, they're going to be still saying the same thing.
Don't you remember that press conference when everyone wanted Arsene Wenger to sign a striker that season before? I think the Leicester won. Everyone wanted Arsene Wenger. I think it was in January to sign a new striker because Giroud was having some problems and I think Sanchez was injured or something like that. And he came out in the presser and he said the club has no money to spend in January.
He
So
even
it's
said
going to
that
be
we
that
had no
bad, I guess,
players.
this
Yeah.
time as well. Someone is going to come out, maybe an Arteta.
I don't.
Yeah, probably an Arteta will come out and say the club has no money.
Well, the thing is, this now with this, I mean, everyone's going through a rough patch now financially. I can't see there being any big transfers. I really can't. You know, I don't think there's going to be any big money spent anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
I think there'll be money
I think
spent,
some of these
but I
clubs
don't think it will be. I think there'll be money spent, but I don't think it will be the 100 millions, the 90 millions.
I can't see a lot of big name transfers happening. You know, and I can't really see any big money transfer. Definitely not any big money transfers happening. No way. No one's going to be spending big money.
but I feel it could be the other way. I'll tell you why. I'll give you an example. Suppose if a club signs a player like, suppose if a player signs a club signs a player like Paul Pogba. So now they know that they're not going to get anything out of ticket sales. So the one thing that they will be hoping is that they can probably get in some T-shirt sales. They can probably get in some merchandise sales, and apart from that, they can probably try to get some kind of deal, like maybe a TV deal or something related to Paul Pogba, and that is how they will try to make the money out of it. There isn't going to be any kind of ticket sales, as we know. There isn't going to be any fans allowed for the upcoming season. So I think there might be deals which will in turn trigger such deals with respect to the player and the club making money out of it. So I think clubs might be forced to buy such players, marquee players, and then try to gain a lot of money out of deals with these brands with respect to them. So I think money might be spent.
I don't think so because you still got to pay money to the club. The club still wants money. Who's selling the player? You know, you're not. You know, I don't think they're going to sell for half price.
No, I think it might happen that the number of deals may go down, but there might be only one marquee signing per club, and the other signings may be free transfers or maybe some young players or something, some cheap alternatives. But I think each club will probably try to get in one marquee signing in this summer transfer window.
Be interesting to see what happens. Be interesting to see.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see. You know, it will be.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, because as we know, Manchester City needs to replace David Silva. Arsenal has no money, so forget about it. Manchester United needs to replace Paul Pogba. Spurs need a few players.
How do you know Paul Pogba's going, Itish? How do you know he's going?
See, if Paul Pogba doesn't go, then Manchester United is going into the Great Depression of football clubs because they have to pay Sanchez his wages. Pogba is going to stay. They already have so many players who are liabilities. So they will actually probably their profits are going to go down at this upcoming season.
The whole situation they have now with Bruno Fernandes has changed everything with them. He's the key to their team now, and Pogba now is actually motivated to stay. He's motivated to stay and play for Man United now because he sees with Bruno Fernandes they actually have something exciting happening. And I think Pogba's going to stay. He wants to stay in that midfield and play with Bruno Fernandes. You know, and they've got a good team gelling there now with guys coming back and hitting form. You know, I mean, Rashford finding some form and that it's some things can happen for them. Unfortunately for us.
But who can afford Pogba? Yeah, that's another question. For
anybody who's joined late. Obviously, Bayern Munich beat Dortmund by a 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for anybody who's joined late. And for anybody who's joined late, hope you're all good. Yeah, listen, we're just having a bit of a chat about football at the moment. What have we got in the chat, Simpy?
We got, where did I miss from?
Just want to take some,
I think Elias in the chat as well. Big up Elias.
Big up Elias. Everyone who's new as well, please keep smashing that like button. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, Football with Brownie was saying he's a sports freelancer for one of the newspapers in Spain. And 2 things that you learn quickly is that any story about Man United or Arsenal will double your online interest.
Wow.
Not really. I mean, Chelsea's fan support is growing, and Liverpool fans read the most stories. I mean, if you had 100 United fans and you had 10 Liverpool fans, you may have 5 Liverpool fans actually opening the story, and 1 United fan may actually read the story. So it's that kind of a difference. I do understand where you're coming from, because the number of fans of United and Arsenal have been traditionally across the globe, they have been more active. But now the situation is such that unless and until United reaches some kind of level, Liverpool fans are right now the most active ones and that are going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all about clickbait, isn't it? It's clickbait, isn't it? I mean, it's always, those names are involved. People are always, I mean, those people from those fan bases are always going to be more interested in having a look.
And simply, if you read a comment going down, I think it was by Tyrone. Tyrone said that United want Costa and Ramsey for Pogba. They're not going to give money. Obviously, it's not going to be mainly a money deal. It's going to be a swap deal kind of thing. I think Juventus had offered 3 players previously. So now probably they will take 2. United will take 2 of those. So that is why I think, and Pogba wants titles, obviously. I don't think United is winning any title anytime soon.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to ask you guys a question. I'm going to ask each of you in turn, and I'm going to start with you, Sam. How long do you think? How long do you think it will be? Realistically, how long do you think it will be before Arsenal is challenging for a title again?
I think with the right players, and if Arteta is the talented manager, up and coming manager we hope he is, I would say within 5 seasons, I would hope, if he does the right things, because it's going to be incremental. He's not going to be able to shift out all the deadwood now in 1 or 2 windows. He's not going to buy all the players we need in 1 or 2 windows. But I think he's going to slowly start reshaping the club now over 2 to 3 seasons, and hopefully, if he assembles the squad and the team we want, and he is a good manager, we hope he is. I think we can maybe push for some kind of title. Not maybe win it, but at least maybe challenge for the title. Maybe within 5 seasons. I think that could be realistic. But if our recruitment's shite and we're buying the wrong players, we're selling the best players we have, and Arteta still plays with Ozil and Xhaka, and he keeps playing players out of position, then yeah, it's not going to happen for a long, long time.
Yeah, and Kevin, I'm going to come to you next.
Yeah, I'd probably give about 5 years. 5 years. 2 years because you can't literally just can't dump all the players at one go. So you'll have to do practically like year in, clear 5, get in about 5, and then bin another 5 or something like that. So you'll have to do in stages, and to get the players to gel in, because I can see what Arteta is trying to do. He's trying to get mostly all the young players in. So young players normally take a certain time frame for them to develop and to get the understanding going, something like what Liverpool is doing right now. So if Arteta keeps going for the young talent that he is, and if he's like building up the right players, it's not the case like if you bin players only, you must bin the right players. That's going to be the criteria down here. So if he bins the right players and he gets in the key players in that he needs, and then I can see, yeah, why not we can challenge in 5 years. So that's my take on it, yeah.
And Natesh?
I'll just say what every Liverpool fan used to say. We'll win it next year.
Classic.
But in all honesty, we're not gonna win it for till the time Kroenke is in charge of the club. So it's better that we keep saying next year till it actually happens.
To be or not to be.
Simpy.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as Sam and Kevin. We've got to give time to get rid of the deadwood. We've got to bring in the right players. Yeah, it's not going to be any time soon. That's for sure. Because we're so low down now.
Can I ask you a counter question? Don't you think 90% of the team is deadwood?
I'd
Well,
say
I think
100.
90%. I don't know.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'd say about
98, I would say.
I'd say about 70% is deadwood, because we have to factor that we do play a lot of young players who are still, who are still up and coming.
Probably then we should go one by one. If we can probably decide whether they're useful or deadwood, and maybe we'll have an answer to what kind of percentage approximately is deadwood.
Okay then. So let's start with Bert Leno.
Keep.
No, keep.
Yeah,
Keep.
I like Bert Leno. I think he's
Keep.
quality.
Yeah.
Bellerin.
Deadwood.
Sal.
So
Zoolander, Benim.
Yeah. But that's not the position we're going to be looking at this year, though.
Rob Holding.
Keep.
Sell.
He's already in the sale book of Arteta already. Arteta's trying to get rid of him.
Yeah,
Sell him.
I did see that. Mustafi.
Oh,
Sell.
definitely.
Who
Sell
said
him.
keep?
here's
Who said
Nitesh.
keep?
Nitesh said
Who the hell said keep?
It's just he's having a laugh.
I didn't. It was simply.
Okay.
I said, is there even a doubt?
No, there's no doubt. Sell him, of course.
Okay. Mavropanos.
Sell.
Kill him.
I don't know who that guy is.
Do
I don't know who that guy is.
you not know who Mavropanos is?
I've never seen him at Arsenal.
The Dino.
He's
To be honest,
absolutely shite.
But that's the joke. That's the joke.
be-
I don't know who he is. I've never seen him at Arsenal.
Okay.
Yes. So brilliant.
Who else we got? Callum Chambers.
Keep.
Yeah, I'd keep him.
Yeah, Callum Chambers I'd keep.
Don't know. I think I would sell him. I don't think he's anywhere good enough.
He could be.
I'm not so sure. I don't think he's anywhere good enough.
But I think he still has time on his side. That is one factor. I mean, he's not as. He still has time and he can prove himself. So that is one thing. I think that is why probably we can give him a chance. And he was looking good before he got injured last season. This season. So if he can come back and he can keep up the performances, he's 25 right now. So I think we can still make use of him. He was one of our best defenders.
Yeah, and he can play multiple positions as well.
He's a utility player. That's the thing.
Okay, then. David Luiz.
Oh, pasta
He
hair.
has-
Shit.
He has 1 year on his contract, so I would keep him for 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
no.
worth is worth.
Just sort out his contract. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Tierney.
Keep.
Oh, that's a no-brainer. Keep.
Kolasinac.
Oh,
Sell.
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank. Sell him out.
Okay.
Unless we probably want to play him as a winger.
Keep him a head of security.
Yeah, probably Bouncer.
Security manager at
Bouncer.
Emirates.
Torreira.
Sell.
So
If you're getting someone better, sell. Otherwise, I will go for a keep.
Not for bloody Kessie, not for Frank Kessie. No, I'm not going to sell for Kessie. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If we got Socrates, what should we do with him? Socrates, I want to sell him.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I forgot about Socrates as well.
Greek God, sell him back to Dortmund.
So,
I thought you
sell him.
I thought, Daniel, you sold Socrates on your mind and you forgot about him.
Yeah, probably, mate. That's probably it.
Already got it, yeah.
All right, so where did we get to? We got to Torreira. So, Guendouzi.
Keep.
Oh, this I gotta keep.
I will sell him. If we get good money for him, I will sell him.
Nah, keep him.
Yeah, see, I would sell him. I don't think he's all that.
I think he's good.
I don't trust Arsenal's system, and I don't trust Arsenal's board and management that they will make a legend out of a player in the next 5 years. So it's better we cash in on the hype. The same thing goes for Saka as well. You forgot Saka as well.
He hasn't got to Saka yet because he's using Saka in the
Okay,
midfield.
as a winger. Okay.
Yeah, only because the only reason I didn't put Saka yet because I know he's played defensive, at the moment, but he's not actually a defender. He's a winger, isn't he? So, where do we get to?
Xhaka.
Keep.
Bye, Xhaka. Bye, Xhaka. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
I would pay a club 20-30 million to take Xhaka.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Send him off. Fuck him off. Fuck him off.
I'll pay someone to take him, definitely.
Okay. Everyone's favourite player, Mesut Ozil.
Shall we do it in a chorus? Sell.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, sell. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I agree. Ceballos.
Buy him. I would buy him.
Really?
Yeah, I would buy him.
Nah.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't buy him. I don't think he's good enough.
No. Instead of spending that money on him, we should take that money and put it towards a real
Partey.
A real good player like Partey or an attacking midfielder. Not
Coutinho.
Ceballos.
No, but the problem is those really good players.
Coutinho. I want Coutinho. Coutinho.
What I'm trying to say is those really good players like Coutinho don't want to come to Arsenal. That is the problem.
Come on, he's going to come. I bet he comes to Arsenal. I'd even put money on it that Coutinho is probably going to be our first signing of the transfer window.
Then you need to go on my page and take part in the contest.
Yeah, okay. Coutinho is going to be our first signing for Arsenal. I can guarantee it.
So who's next?
Who's next?
I remember one thing. I was all pumped up about the James Rodriguez signing, and then I remember what happened. So I'm not going to put my money anywhere near Coutinho till he actually signs the dotted line. Sorry.
Where do we get to?
After Mesut Ozil, Ceballos, right now is strikers, the wingers.
El Neni, get rid of him.
Oh, El Sideways.
Oh yeah, I forgot El Neni. I thought he'd already gone.
And Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan's gone.
Yeah, gone. Get him out.
Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles, yeah. Gone.
Yes, sell.
Yeah.
He's going.
As a football player, he must leave.
There's not many we're keeping, are there? I mean, as I'm saying, there's so many players to get rid of, isn't there?
So let's start with the strikers.
Can we do a Joe Willock? Joe Willock
Joe Willock and Smith Rowe. Yes, Joe Willock and Smith Rowe, yeah.
Sell both of them.
I'll keep Smith Rowe.
I'll keep Smith Rowe. Joe Willock,
sell both of them. Okay, so let's start with...
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Joe Willock, I would definitely sell. Smith Rowe, I would sell. I don't think they're good enough. I think we just need to raise as much money as we can to sort out the first 11. And unfortunately, they've got to be sacrificed.
But I don't know a club that would pay a penny for Joe Willock.
Smith Rowe you can get decent amount because you remember Christian Bielik. He hardly played, but we got 10 million out of him. Christian Bielik.
He's done
so
alright
we
though,
can-
Christian Bielik. He's done
Yeah,
alright.
we can do the same with Joe Willock and
He
also.
never got a chance. Bielik, he never got a chance.
Yeah, if we gave him
but he
10%
went for 10
of the
million.
chances, if we gave him
Alright,
10% of the chances we gave Xhaka, I think he would have been a top player someday.
What about Reece Nelson?
Keep him.
Sell for me.
This one I would sell.
No.
Reece Nelson, I would sell.
Let me tell you why I'd sell Reece Nelson, Sam, because he's not really kicked on, and he is in the same bracket, the same stage of development as Jadon Sancho. They're pretty similar career paths, and yet Jadon Sancho's kicked on, and Reece Nelson, I just think he's not quite kicked on yet. I just
fair enough, but I think he's worth keeping hold of.
And realistically,
if he develops,
is he going to get ahead of Pepe? That's another question.
He's not going to get ahead of Pepe, no.
And
No, but one thing
which brings me. Oh, who else? So Nitesh, Reece Nelson, would you sell or keep?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I would keep him because Arteta believes in him. And the next thing is that we need to give him some time under Arteta. And if you're thinking that we want to let go of Willock and Emily Smith Rowe and Maitland-Niles, then I think I would keep a Reece Nelson. At least one guy needs to be around. We need some depth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Pepe.
This will keep.
Obviously, I'm going because I've seen a lot of people go and sell him because he's not good enough. But listen, I personally would keep him.
I would say one thing: if we get 70 million back, I would sell him and probably get a better player. But if we don't get, because we won't be getting the 70 million back, we should probably keep him for a couple of seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lack of threat. I mean, Lacazette. Sorry.
I think you gave my answer out, Dan.
I don't mind if you sell him.
I would keep.
Here's the thing, right? Let me say this about Lacazette. I would keep him if we let Aubameyang go. If we don't let Aubameyang go, I'll be happy to see him leave the club. Because what I don't want to happen is both Lacazette and Aubameyang go, and we're left up shit street with side strikers.
Yeah.
Which brings me on. Okay, sorry, Nitesh, go on.
No problem. I would still keep him. We need a man in that attack, not just kids. And Aubameyang has no physicality. So we need someone to play against these smaller teams which actually try to beat us on physicality. We need one player at least. Unless we are signing another striker, we can't rely only on these kids. They will get bullied around by some of these teams, and then we will have no one else to blame. But everyone will point their fingers at Arteta at that point of time.
Simpy.
Yeah, I agree with like what you said, Daniel, and what Tyrone said. Yeah, sell Lacazette so Aubameyang can play up front.
And I forgot to ask you about Reece Nelson as well, Simpy.
It's all right. Yeah, I'd keep him just for that competition of the right wing spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, anyway.
Okay. Aubameyang.
Keep.
This is a no-brainer. Keep.
Here's where I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball here. I would keep him if he wanted to. If he signed a contract, obviously I'll keep him. Yeah. But if it's clear that he's not signed in the contract, I would sell him because I wouldn't want to keep him and let him walk out the door for free. Because I would rather us take 35 to 40 million and get something for him than letting him walk out the door for free and get next to nothing for him. So that's the way I look at that. Sam, what do you see?
Yeah, I mean with Aubameyang, I mean, yeah, I would try and keep him because he's so important for us. You know, the goals and everything. And if we lose him, I think we're going to struggle to find those goals. But yeah, if he does tell us that he wants to go, he doesn't want to stay here, then to get as much money as we can for him. And then what I'll do is I'd sell Lacazette as well. And I'll use that money towards buying hopefully a world-class striker from somewhere that can do a decent job, because we're going to be needing goals.
Yeah. Kevin?
Yeah, I'd keep Aubameyang, unless if you're going to cough up about 35-40 million like you just mentioned. Yeah, and then we are talking about business, because we cannot afford to lose players just for nothing. You know, we have been doing it with Van Persie, we have done it with Sanchez, we have done it with quite a number of players. So I don't want us to go through the same route with using Aubameyang. You know, he's one of the lethal frontmen in Europe. So why you want to let him for free? If I had a chance to lose him in the summer, all right, if he doesn't want to sign a contract extension, just try to get rid and try to get some money in, because as like you mentioned, I don't want to lose two strikers at once, you know, so we'll have to retain one. And if it's like going to help with the development of Martinelli as well, who's pushing on for the forward spot, I would say, why don't we just sell Aubameyang if we can get a decent amount of money for him.
There's also this theory I've been hearing from different people, that if you'd let Aubameyang stay without offering him a new contract and hope that we get with the next season, with his contribution, hopefully we improve and we actually scrape into the Champions League next season, then maybe he would sign a new contract, seeing that we would be in the Champions League. That's another theory going around.
I think Aubameyang is anyways going to sign a new deal if he already hasn't. I'll tell you why, because right now he's 31. By the time his contract with Arsenal expires, he'll be 32. There is no top club in hell that is going to sign a 32-year-old on a 2 or 3-year deal. So the thing is, now what option he has is either move to a smaller club and play for them without any kind of expectations of winning anything, or you stay at Arsenal and retire as an Arsenal legend. Probably because that is what he can do. Because last season he also shared the golden boot with Mane and Salah. So that is one thing he will have to consider. And I think at that point of time, as we have known Aubameyang's, if you've seen his career trajectory, he has been with Dortmund. He has gone and played for Gabon instead of Spain. So he has never bothered for too much limelight and for all the attention and the money. So I think as a 32-year-old, knowing Aubameyang's previous career history, I think he will probably make the smart choice and eventually say that I will stay at Arsenal. I'll be tagged as a legend, and probably I'll try to do something under Arteta and win a trophy. So I think if we keep him right now, even if he doesn't sign a new deal, I think he's bound to extend. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, now the thing is, Sam, here with Aubameyang, even though, because how many clubs in the world football that is going to offer him about a 3-year contract on massive wages?
I'll tell you one club. Real Madrid. Yeah.
Real Madrid. Yeah. Real Madrid. Real Madrid is going to be.
Look at Real Madrid. They've got Jovic, and they've got that young African kid.
The thing with Real Madrid here, they are playing pretty much smart. I think that's why Aubameyang is pretty much weighing up his options, because Real Madrid is not the type of a club that's going to offer about 5 years or 4 years contract for a 31-year-old. Let's be honest here, because
no one does that. But 3 years, they would offer him 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years is something. Yeah, he can be going on with that, you know, because they have already have Jovic in their hands as well. So Jovic is pretty much being a struggle and in and out of the team as well.
Jovic's not as good as Aubameyang.
Yeah, so they are pretty much weighing up their options. But if Arsenal,
I think it's going to be hard put to try and find somebody that is as good as Aubameyang.
Yeah,
but there are two things more that I would like to add. One is, Real Madrid can buy him, but Aubameyang also knows that Real Madrid will drop him to the bench as fast as he signs for them. So it doesn't take.
Why would they drop him to the bench?
Haven't you seen what has happened with Eden Hazard so far? He hasn't been able to perform. If next season Eden Hazard
is not a striker.
No, I do understand, but Eden Hazard doesn't perform next year, they will start dropping him to the bench. They don't care about your price tag. All they care about is if you are performing in front of their fans. Are you scoring goals for them? Are you creating chances for them? That is the Real Madrid way. They don't care what your name is. They don't care who you are. All they want is performances from you.
Who would they play? Who would they play? Who would if Real Madrid bought Aubameyang?
Yeah.
Who would they play as a striker ahead of Aubameyang?
They would probably
You
get
just
three more players. They would probably
they
get three more
have
players.
a likes of Vinicius Junior as well, which I don't even rate at all. You know, they probably use that idiot probably up front. They probably use Vinicius Junior and shit like that. They have, but I don't really rate any of these players except for Aubameyang.
You're saying they wouldn't use Aubameyang? That's what you're trying to say. They would buy Aubameyang and they wouldn't use him. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's not
Who,
that
me?
if he doesn't deliver.
I don't know, but both of you seem to be saying the same thing though, about that Real Madrid would buy Aubameyang and not use him. That just makes no sense.
No, I didn't say in that sense. I said if he doesn't show up or
Has
if he
been
doesn't turn up.
known. Been known. Look at Barcelona. They buy players and throw them to the curb.
Yeah, that's Barcelona.
They buy players. They buy
Barcelona's
players.
a doomsday.
Yeah, but Real Madrid are Galacticos, so right? So they go out and buy big players. But the thing is, with Real Madrid, they have no real world class striker at the moment.
Strikers, yeah.
So I'll be saying
That's because they let fucking Ronaldo go. Like they let Ronaldo go and.
So if they bought Aubameyang, that's what I'm saying. If they bought him, he would be playing for them.
Yeah, but only in a year or two, mate. Yeah, I don't see him going like.
They don't care about that. Real Madrid don't care about longevity.
Yeah, that's true.
Real Madrid buy the biggest players they want every year. They're the Galacticos team. They buy whoever they want. They don't care about longevity. How many youth players have come through Real Madrid? You can count them on one hand.
Yeah, but I think Zidane is not gonna drop Benzema to the bench. He's probably gonna play Aubameyang on one of the wings.
Aubameyang's better.
No, but
He's
the
10
thing
times
is,
better than Benzema. 10 times.
no, but Zidane has a set of players. He's as stubborn as maybe twice of Wenger, something like that. He's as stubborn as they come, and he doesn't play a player whom he doesn't trust. So he trusts Benzema, and that is why he will start with Benzema. Aubameyang might get an opportunity to play on one of the wings. One side it's going to be Hazard, and probably the other side it could be Aubameyang. If he's able to deliver, then great. If he's not able to deliver, he's going to go on the bench. As simple as that for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
No, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if Real Madrid's going for anyone really. I mean, I can see football with Brown. He's talking about Haaland. Haaland's not going anywhere. There's no way Haaland's leaving.
He just came in, mate.
He just got there. There's no way he's leaving for at least a couple of seasons. So yeah, interesting to see.
Okay, let's go on to Martinelli.
Keep.
Of
Yeah.
course.
This is the obvious
Yeah,
one.
of course.
Yeah, all costs. Put a
If
200 million plus.
If Martinelli has a couple of Brazilian friends who play football, I would take them as well.
Oh, we're after that. Also, we're after another one, aren't we? Down there, and another's a really good prospect. What's his name? Something A with A. Tots TV. Simply with a great contribution yet again. Let's see.
Simply stays quiet throughout this whole debate, and he drops a one-liner like that. Jesus Christ!
What's his name? Almada or something like that, isn't it? Almada or something like Thomas Almada or Thiago Almada or something like that.
Oh, Thiago Almada. Yeah, the playmaker, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be really, really hot prospect. Yeah, there's another Brazilian. Maybe Edu could fix for us. I don't know.
You know, I think
they rate him highly, but
Argentina.
let's see how he cut it in the Premier League then.
You know, I think the way things are going, Arsenal will have to permanently fix that yellow jersey for us. Like
I
we
didn't
may
know.
end up.
I didn't know we had. I didn't know Adam Brownie works in the front office for Real Madrid. He seems to be working for Real Madrid. It's good. We got all this inside information.
Hazard has been injured as was really performing before the shutdown.
Okay, so here's an interesting one, and this divides opinion. Eddie Nketiah.
Sell.
Sell him.
Fuck him, sell.
Get me the fuck him. Sell him. Simply Tosh TV.
I don't know, because it depends if we let Lacazette or Aubameyang go.
Of course, it
Is
depends.
he really better? Is he really better than both of them? Let's be honest here. Is he really
He's
better
not
than them?
better. He's not
He's
better.
good.
But see, the thing with Nketiah is that you can tell at the moment he's inexperienced, and you can tell in games that he's trying too hard. I think with Nketiah, if he can just mature a bit as a footballer, like when it comes to because you can tell in games that he's trying too hard to impress because he wants to make the most of every chance he gets on the pitch. I think if he can mature a little bit and instead of trying to impress Arteta, obviously you want footballers to impress your manager, but if he just matures a little bit, I think that there's potential there. He just needs to like I say, mature as a footballer in terms of like when he's making runs and when he's, in front of goal, and a lot of the times he's rushing it, because he's trying to impress, he's trying to make an impression. I think there's talent there, definitely. I think there's talent there.
The thing with Nketiah is he is like, because let's be honest here, when he went to Leeds United, I think Besla or someone, the manager over there, even he didn't
Bielsa.
play him week in, week out. Bielsa. He never played him week in, week out.
But there was actually a logical reason behind that, though, because Bielsa plays with a one striker up front, and he wanted a striker who could hold up the ball. And Nketiah is more like running into the box, getting on the end of a cross instead of holding up play, which is what he wanted. So that's why Nketiah didn't really get to play that much. But Nketiah scored pretty much every game he played for Leeds. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like his goals. Could you imagine if Nketiah matures a bit?
Yeah, I'll add one point.
Could you imagine him, Martinelli, and then obviously with like Pepe? Because obviously, let's be honest, right? Even if Aubameyang stays, we're only probably going to get a year to 2 years out, the best out of him before he. Listen, he's aging. He's
2 more seasons.
Yeah, so and you can even see with Aubameyang that he's lost half a yard of pace in the time that he's been at Arsenal, and that is when players of his quality lose half a yard of pace, it only goes one way. Do you know what I mean? They don't gain it back again. So I think if I was Arteta, I'd be looking to the future and looking to who's going to come in, who can I mould to try and get. Listen, no one's going to get the goals that Aubameyang does unless they have a outstanding season. But between Nketiah, Martinelli, and Pepe, you forget Pepe's still only 24, so he's not even hit his prime yet. Between them, they could Martinelli. Do you know what with Martinelli? I think he has the capabilities of getting 37 goals plus a season. I think Nketiah, if he matures a bit, could possibly get 20 to 25 goals a season. And I think with Pepe, you'll be looking about 25 to 30 goals a season from him. Realistically.
I think
potentially.
I think if we can give Abu Dhabi 5 years, I think we can give Nketiah 1 or 2 more years, definitely.
Yeah, we gave Abu Dhabi many years. Yeah, we gave him many years. He was an awesome player though when he first came. And he was.
But
we gave Kim Karlstrom a year, so
he saved his life. That is what we did.
Yeah, we gave Kim Karlstrom. He come with back problems. Ozil's got back problems. Jesus,
we're the charity club, aren't we? We're charity.
Why is it with Arsenal players have back problems? We're like a retirement home for players, aren't we? Do you know what I mean?
All the old oldies, all the old crappy oldies, all broken.
Do you know what? I'm actually quite surprised. I'm actually quite surprised that Arsenal's not got more cases of COVID-19 because they say it's ripping through care homes, don't they? But obviously it's mismatched. It is. It's true. It's meant to be ripping through care homes in the UK, but it seems to have dodged us. You know what I mean?
And during the time when Wenger had his players who used to get injured, we also have the colors of the hospital. I mean, the red and white. So fans used to troll us with that kind of troll going around because we represent the color of, I think it's the World Health Organization, like not the WHO, but I think, I don't remember which symbol that is exactly. The hospital that is on the hospitals, the red and white. So we represent that color as well. So fans used to troll us during the Wenger era when
First
a
cross,
lot of
yeah.
yeah, the
First.
Red Cross.
Red Cross,
is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Red Cross. So fans used to troll us because a lot of players used to get injured at that point of time.
Yeah. Simpy, what we got in the chat?
We've got quite a lot. We've got we've got, where are we?
We
Fire
got
up
the Real
them
Madrid
likes, people. Fire up them
Real Madrid
likes
discussion
and
going on.
Yeah, everyone
Got over-
agrees.
sharing, keep subscribing.
Got over 3 hours now. This is a mega stream.
Yeah, watch along and a bit of a chat at the end. See, listen, I'd like to bring you guys good content.
Having a laugh. It's good.
Yeah,
You guys
people-
need to remember we have to go on for Sony's thing as well. That will probably go on for another hour or so.
Yeah, it's in about an hour and 15 minutes. I've got to make some food soon. I've got to get some dinner.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some. We'll just get through a couple of these chats, and then I'll wrap up because I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow with some more content and.
Yeah,
you can jump on my watch along.
Yeah, I'll jump.
Leverkusen are losing, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, people are basically saying, keep Chambers. David Luiz, a mixture. Tyrone said out. Liam said keep. Brownie said he'll take any rejects at Cardiff.
yeah.
Quite a lot of comments actually while we've been speaking. Yeah, Liam Talks Football says, everyone over 25 he'd get rid of. And he's, instead of being a care home, become a nightclub, he said.
I think once Ozil leaves, he may become a nightclub. But I like the policy. I like the policy that Chelsea has. Players above 30 generally don't get more than a 1-year deal. That's the best thing that we can do.
That's what we used to do. That's what Wenger used to do. Whenever a player hit 30,
Wenger never give any contracts for players above 30. Wenger used to ship on all of them.
They would offer him a 1-year contract, or he would offer them a 1-year contract. And if they didn't want that, then goodbye. Players over 30 didn't want, did he?
Yeah, but you forget that Wenger never could sign defenders, so the problem.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Apart from Sol Campbell, who basically told us he wanted to come to us. And, yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you guys still think that you guys were discussing and we were all discussing that Arsenal can possibly win the league anytime soon? Do you think we'll even win some cup title? Or do you think it's a very long...
We're always good. We're always good in the FA Cup, I think. We always do well in the FA Cup. We normally get quite far there. I mean, we might be able to win an FA Cup again soon, but we're challenging for the league. Our squad just has to improve so much. It's going to take, like we said, it's going to take a couple of years to get the players out and in, and then the squad has to mould and play together. And it took Liverpool 3 years to put that team together. They've got now, so it's going to take at least that for us.
Well, I guess, guys, this would probably be a good point to wrap up. Listen, it's been a great debate show. Obviously, on top of the watch along, we've sort of had a little bit of a debate on the Arsenal after the Bayern Munich Dortmund watch along, which was great. You know, you can never get bored of chatting about Arsenal and football. Listen, guys, I want to thank everybody who's been in the chat watching. Remember, keep liking and subscribing and sharing the content. I'd really appreciate that. Sam, I want to thank you for coming on. Great to have you on.
Thanks for having me. Daniel, cheers. Been a pleasure. Thanks.
Yeah. Natesh, I want to thank you as well for coming on. Late comer, but thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much,
Nitesh.
Daniel. And if you guys keep doing those things with the thumbs, that is as good as a training session of Cardiff City.
Yeah. As always, my guy from Malaysia, Kevin, thank you for coming on.
Yo, no problem. Nice to be on, Dan.
And last but by no means least, Simpy, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, Daniel, and good to be with everyone again. And yeah, you're more than welcome, all of you, to come on the panel with me for a watch along tomorrow as well.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely, we'll be there.
Yeah, sure.
And also, so if anybody who's not subscribed to Simpy, go and subscribe to Simpy. Simpy, just quickly tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, my YouTube and Twitter's Simpy141, and yeah, I appear on Sam Greenwood TV as well with Sam, and then do the odd video on Sonny's channel as well. Yeah,
so go and subscribe to all of those channels. Every single one of those channels. So yeah, guys, listen, thanks to everybody watching in the chat. Listen, I'm going to be obviously on Simpy's channel tomorrow, and then I haven't decided what sort of content on this channel I'm going to do, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Until next time, it's time to say goodbye. See you later, guys.
I'm out, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you, guys. Take care.